What is up? What is up, YouTube? I am excited, and I hope you are too. World Baseball Classic Game 1 kicks off here in just about 14 minutes from the time of me talking right now in this instant. We got the Netherlands versus Cuba. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. They just released the starting lineups, or at least what I've seen of the starting lineups over on Twitter, so hopefully... Oh, I can hear myself. Hold on. There we go. I got it. All right, we're chilling now. But anyways, World Baseball Classic kicking off right now. Let's go over the lineups first and foremost so we know who we're going to be seeing in here. There are a couple of major leaguers on each of these teams. I wouldn't consider the Netherlands and Cuba to be my favorites in this tournament, but I would consider them in the race. I do think they're going to make it out of their bracket. So let's take a look at their lineups real quick. They just got released. What is up, Angel? What is up, Chaser? Welcome to the stream. Let's take a look here. All right, so we're starting off with the Netherlands starting lineup here. Jurickson, Profar, and while some of these names might not be the biggest, like they're not quite as big as, you know, the U.S. and whatnot, I will say in the past, Netherlands has been a sneaky good team, so I wouldn't be sleeping on them. And then, of course, Cuba always has some studs on there, as well as some major league talent. So starting off with the Netherlands lineup, we got Jurickson, Profar leading off. Padres outfielder, pretty solid. Roger Bernardina, I will be honest, I'm not super familiar with. Xander Bogaerts, the big free agent acquisition of the Padres this offseason, batting third. Didi Gregorius in the four-hole. He was a monster in the 2017 WBC, so we'll see what happens this time around. Jonathan Scope, he can tear the cover off of the ball when he's healthy. Coco Ballantine, another guy I've never heard of. Josh Palacios. Andrelton Simmons, of course, we know, great with the glove. He's actually playing third base, not shortstop, because Bogart's obviously better with the bat. And then Chadwick Tramp closing it out as the catcher. And then we've got Tom DeBlock. I'll be honest, I don't know how to pronounce that. He is starting pitching for the Netherlands. Going over to Cuba, a few more recognizable big-ticket names here. Roel Santos leading off. This is the first year we're going to see MLB players on Team Cuba, so this is exciting. We're going to have Yoan Moncada batting second, Luis Robert batting third, and Yoenis Cespedes in the four-hole. We'll see what he looks like back on the diamond for the first time in a hot minute. Lorenzo Quintana at catcher, Yadir Drake at first base, Yolkis Guber, I believe. Guber? I want to say Guber. That's a tough name right there. I'm not going to lie, man. I almost did a video going over my 10 favorite names in the World Baseball Classic. Netherlands has one of my favorite names in Siknarf Loopstock. Fantastic name. I'm going to try this. Arwabaruena. Jesus Christ, that's hard to say. Yadiel Mujica batting ninth, and then Yariel Rodriguez pitching. While some of these names aren't recognizable in Cuba, they are known for developing stud athletes, of course, all around, so we will see what happens when it comes to this. But it should be an exciting game, a good way to kick off the WBC. I will be streaming a lot of games throughout the World Baseball Classic, most notably tomorrow night I'll be streaming, I believe it's Korea and Australia. The night after will be the morning after, I should say, will be Japan and Korea. That's probably the most anticipated matchup of the early slate of games. Japan and Korea, long-standing rivalry, and I think Japan takes this event the most seriously, and Korea probably takes it the second most seriously. So it's good to see two teams that are going to be super competitive. That'll be, I believe, like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. on Friday, I want to say. Friday morning is when that'll be. But I'm very excited. If you guys don't know how to find these games, I'll be honest, there's a couple of streams I've found on YouTube of them, but I actually had to sign up for Fubo TV to watch this. I'm literally on like a 7-day free trial of Fubo TV, so kind of a little bit difficult to watch. They're on Fox Sports 1 if you have cable, but I don't know of anybody who still has cable. So you could just try to do a 7-day free trial like me. Make a bunch of emails, get 7-day free trials all week of Fubo. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are as well. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Who do you have winning the tournament as well? I put out my power rankings as well as my predictions. I do have the Dominican Republic winning. It'll be interesting. I have the Dominican Republic playing Japan in the finals, which I think would be an absolute dogfight when it comes to the finals. So very excited for that. Really hope we get to see some good matchups in this. I'm really hoping to see U.S. versus Japan. See Mike Trout facing off against what's his name? Mike Trout versus Shohei Ohtani would be absolutely ridiculous. It'd be fun to watch. So hopefully that ends up happening. We got about 9 minutes to kill before the start of the game here. So let me know if you guys have any questions or anything. But I'm excited to get started. I'm going to pour my first drink of the night. We're drinking some High Noon right here. Watermelon High Noon. You can't go wrong. Sheesh. Love it. All right. I'm excited to get started. We know the U.S. won back in 2017. If you didn't watch it back then, it was absolutely electric. We had guys like Adam Jones coming in clutch. Eric Hosmer was actually one of the most valuable players for the U.S. back then. It was exciting. Hey guys, Soxlar. What's up, Soxlar? Welcome back, man. Ship 25. I'm going to have to get used to that one. Netherlands lineup? Yes, I've already seen the Netherlands lineup here. Netherlands lineup, we're just going over it here. Jerkson Profar, Roger Bernardina, Xander Bogaerts, Didi Gregorius, Jonathan Scope, Coco Ballantine, Josh Palacios, Andrelson Simmons, Chadwick Tramp, and then Cuba's lineup right over here. Isaac Garcia, welcome to the stream. How are we doing, everybody? Who are some of the current big names on the U.S. team? Yes, the U.S. team is ridiculously stacked. Let me see if I can get over here. World Baseball Classic. There we go. The U.S. roster has a stacked lineup, I should say. I actually hate I'm going to keep calling them the Angels because anytime I'm talking passionately about a team, it's usually the Angels. But the USA's pitching staff is bad. I'm not going to lie. It's not bad. It could be better is what I'll say. Jason Adams, very good. Daniel Bard's solid. David Bednar was really good last year. Kyle Freeland's been good before. Kendall Graveman's been good before. Merrill Kelly is somewhat underrated. Lance Lynn's okay. Nick Martinez is okay. Miles Mikolas is okay. Adam Ottavino has been good in the past. Ryan Presley is good. Brooks Raley is good. Brady Singer is okay. Adam Wainwright's washed up. And then Devin Williams is okay. I don't know. I don't like this pitching staff. I will be very blunt. I don't like it. But the lineup is ridiculous. The lineup is insane. JT Realmuto and Will Smith. You have to decide between who to start each game with these two. That's insane. I don't know what Kyle Higashioka's doing here. If somebody wants to let me know, because I have no idea how he made this team. Pete Alonso, Tim Anderson, Nolan Arenado, Paul Goldschmidt, Trey Turner, Bobby Witt Jr. Just an insanely stacked infield. Not as good as the Dominican Republic's, but honestly it might be. I think it's a little deeper than the Dominican Republic's. Outfield, Mookie Betts, Jeff McNeil, Cedric Mullins, Kyle Schwarber, Mike Trout, and Kyle Tucker. That is just a stacked lineup. Having Trey Turner, Paul Goldschmidt, Nolan Arenado, Mike Trout, Kyle Schwarber, Mookie Betts all in the same lineup, and JT Realmuto and Will Smith, that's going to be an insane lineup. But I don't like the pitching staff. That's why I don't have the U.S. going too far. All right, game about to get started here. Let's get back to the chat here. Hello, Isaac. How are you? Who are some of the current big names on the U.S. team? Didn't they lose some player recently? The U.S. lost Nestor Cortez to injury. There were rumors that Kershaw was going to do it, but he didn't end up doing it. The Dominican Republic just lost Vlad Jr., and there was rumors that they might lose Soto, but it sounds like he's going to play. Who else? I feel like the U.S. lost another pitcher or two. What's up, my dude? Go Angels. Yes, sir, Alex. Let's go. Devin Williams is solid. Yeah, he's looked really bad in spring, so I just don't know if he's a guy who like warms up a little bit into the year or not. I don't know. He is solid. I will say that. He's definitely solid. Over 1.5 hits in the first inning? I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Maybe I could see Cuba getting a little rally going early on. I don't have faith in the Netherlands putting up much. Why do you hate Kyle Higgy so much? Because I don't hate him. I'm sure he's a great guy. He's just a terrible baseball player. Let's be honest with ourselves here. He's a bad baseball player. He is not good at the game of baseball. I wish for his sake that he was good at the game of baseball, but he's just bad. He's just a bad player. Let's go over it, shall we? Let's go over it, shall we? Let's take a little gander at Kyle Higashioka's stats. Just a bad baseball player, man. Career 631 OPS, 386 slugging, 245 on bases. Putrid. Dude, this dude's bad. This guy borderline shouldn't be in Major League Baseball. He's a catcher, so he will be. I'm sure he's a great defensive catcher, but those are some bad offensive numbers there, especially compared to the rest of the roster. You know that meme with like all the Army guys and then one of them's dressed like a clown? That's Kyle Higashioka on this lineup. That's Kyle Higashioka. All right. You're going to an Angels game in April? Nice, man. It's exciting. I just went, so last night I was actually at the Yankees spring training game. So that was the first game I've gone to this year. I really wanted to go to some World Baseball Classic games in Miami, but I just can't justify spending that money right now, especially with MLB The Show coming out. I'm going to be spending money on that. And just bills are stacking up, man. It's expensive. Any idea why big game players like Judge don't play so often in the World Baseball Classic? It has to do with it being, realistically, it's an exhibition. It doesn't actually matter. They're more focused on their own teams and stuff. So Judge played it off as like he wants to, be loyal to the Yankees. He wants to make sure he has time in the clubhouse to get to know the young guys. And he wants to make sure he's healthy. I understand why a lot of pitchers don't do it. If I was a pitcher, I probably wouldn't compete in it. But as far as the hitters go, it's only like, you're only going to be playing like maximum 7, 8, 10 games at the very most. It's not that much of a big deal. And they do a lot of substitutions and stuff, and you won't play every game. The pitchers usually only go 3 to 4 innings most. Typically, most of them go one at a time. So basically everyone's treated like a reliever in these games because they don't want anyone to hurt their arms. But that's the reason why a lot of players you don't see on here, like Aaron Judge, Freddie Freeman's not in it, etc. But this is why it's such a big deal this year, is because Mookie Betts and Trout are on the team. Arenado and Goldschmidt played in the last World Baseball Classic, so that's not unheard of. But they did get a lot of big names this year, which is really cool. Do you think it's always the player's choice, or do the teams? I'm sure the teams have some input, or they'll strongly encourage, I should say, their players to not compete. But at the end of the day, I think it's the players' decisions. Because Trout was very open that he wanted to watch it. He wanted to participate. He said he missed out in 2017. He saw how much fun they were having out there, and he wanted to be a part of it this year. And this year he's the captain, so Captain America, as they call him. I'm excited, man. I'm starting up a fantasy baseball league, so I'm very excited. The game is about to start here in about 1 minute. Let's get back to the action here. Let me go to my little screeny screen. I got to iron out the details here. They're playing in Taichung, Taiwan, I believe. Yes, Taichung Stadium. This is what it looks like. It's pretty cool looking, I'm not going to lie. This is what the stadium looks like. It's a pretty sick stadium. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's a pretty good looking stadium, man. It kind of looks like the Little League World Series on steroids, like Williamsport on steroids. That's what it looks like. It would be cool if they didn't play these games at 11 p.m. and 5 a.m. Once the U.S. games start, the games played in Miami and the games played in Arizona start, they won't be this late. We were just talking about how terrible Kyle Higashioka is. All right, here we go, baby. The game's starting up. Finally, the feed is live, and it's just a black screen. Bro, I will be honest, the MLB is bad at marketing, but I've never seen a masterclass in terrible marketing than the World Baseball Classic. Like, it is just astonishingly bad how bad they are at marketing it. Can I see which players, Isaac? Which players? All right. Oh my God, I'm so excited to watch Japan play later. I can't wait, man. It's game time, boys. Yes, sir. You prefer this time? It's not bad. I mean, I'm fine with staying up late. I'm just excited to see competitive baseball. You're in Korea? Nice. Are you excited for Korea to start tomorrow? Korea versus Australia. I imagine Korea's going to win by 10 plus runs tomorrow. Korea and Japan are so much better than everybody else in their bracket. Oh, man, I'm so excited. Let's go. I really want to turn the sound on, but I don't want to get demonetized. By the way, guys, I'm going to be doing a lot of these watch parties throughout the World Baseball Classic. So definitely subscribe, turn on notifications. I have my next 3 of them. I think I have my next 2 of them scheduled, I should say. I will be live for Japan versus Korea. That's going to be a huge game. I'll be live for U.S. versus Mexico. That's going to be a big game. I'm hopefully going to be live for Dominican versus Venezuela. That'll be a great game, so I'm excited. Shortest stop, what's up, my guy? How we doing, my dude? Welcome to the stream. I guess I'm rooting for the Netherlands. I like a good underdog story, and I think the Netherlands are one of my picks for a good underdog story. They were pretty solid in 2017 and 2013 for that matter. You know, they're not going to win the World Baseball Classic, but I do have them leaving this bracket. But I wouldn't mind seeing, you know, a Cuban masterclass like they typically end up doing. It's so weird that it's daytime over there right now. You're from Venezuela living in Korea. That's exciting. I'm just excited to get back to watching your streams. The off season, yeah, it was rough, man. And I had no motivation to work at all or to make videos or anything. Turn the sound on. I can't turn the sound on, my guy. I'll get in trouble. I would like to, but yeah, I wish there was a way I could turn it on so I could hear it, but I'm fine with just watching it, I guess. The game should be starting here in just a minute. I could see them still stretching on the field. They're going over the Cuban roster and such. So over the off season, I got engaged and my fiance moved in. So my stream setup was all over the place. And then over Christmas, I got a new desk and everything. So now I can stand up and sit down whenever I want to, which is very nice. It is very nice. Sitting down for too long is awful. So I'm excited I can stand whenever I need to now. All right, so who's everybody's pick to win this? I feel like the Dominican Republic's the obvious pick, and I'm absolutely rolling with the Dominican Republic. If I had to pick teams that I actually think can win, I'd probably say there's 5 teams that I think are capable of winning the World Baseball Classic. Dominican Republic and Japan, I think, are in a league of their own at the top 2. But the U.S., obviously. I just don't think the U.S. has the pitching to get it done. Outside of that, it's tough. I would probably put Venezuela there at 4, and then at 5, Korea. Korea and Venezuela are both very good. I think they're in that tier just below people I think could win. I would be surprised if either one of them won, I should say. U.S. or Japan? Mena moved in. I thought you were saving that room for me. We do have an extra room. It's currently our TV room. We have a 70-inch TV in there, and I got a giant beanbag, which I'm really excited for. So, yeah. U.S. or Japan, Venezuela? I think Venezuela has the most underrated roster. Like, I don't know if you guys have looked at Venezuela's roster. I went over it pretty in-depth in one of my videos earlier. It's good. Like, Jose Alvarado's a stud. Who else they got? Luis Garcia's a stud. Pablo Lopez is a stud. Jesus Luzardo's a stud. Martin Perez was great last year. Quijada's a stud. Eduardo Rodriguez is pretty good. Ranger Suarez is a stud. And their lineup's solid 1 through 9 too. Salvador Perez, very solid hitter, obviously. Jose Altuve, solid hitter. Luis Arias, Eduardo Escobar, Andres Jimenez, Luis Rengifo, my boy. Eugenio Suarez, Gleyber Torres. This is a good roster, man. And then don't forget Acuna in the outfield. Bro, this is a good team. Venezuela, don't be sleeping on Venezuela. They got a chance. They absolutely have a chance. This is why I don't have Puerto Rico leaving their pool. Like, Venezuela and Dominican Republic are way better than them, in my opinion. Why didn't show the game on MLB app? It should show on, if you go to the MLB.com, there should be a separate tab for World Baseball Classic. It should show up in general, but if not, there is a World Baseball Classic tab somewhere. I can't see it. I'm obviously not on my phone here, but can you see like the Giants roster? Or what are you talking? I'm confused, man. U.S. Japan. I have a girlfriend now, by the way. Congrats, Oxlar. Good for you. Good morning. How's it going, Austin? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Angel Diaz with the super chat. Hey, Nolan, ready to see America rise while Mexico suffers because soccer is more important to them than any other sport except basketball. I love it, man. I will say Mexico's solid. Mexico's solid. I would not be surprised if Mexico, gave the U.S. a run for their money. I think that Mexico has a better pitching staff, but I appreciate the 5, my guy. Every cent that is super chatted, man, goes straight to the wedding funds. Straight to the wedding funds. I'm getting married in November, so I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, Angel. And my alerts are like 5 minutes behind. I apologize for that. Alan would like to see that. I'm excited for that, man. I might have to have Alan on for that watch party. The Giants roster, World Baseball Class, but I'm confused. The Giants are an MLB team. The World Baseball Classic is per country. The only Giants that are playing in the World Baseball Classic, the only Giant I can think of that's playing is Jock Peterson's playing with Israel. Yeah, Jock Peterson. They only have 2 outfielders. That's funny. Didn't know that. All right, the game's about to get started here. First pitch about to go underway. I'm excited. Happy World Baseball Classic, everybody. Did you leave milk and cookies out for Santa? All right. Yohan Moncada to hit a home run, plus 500. I don't like those odds, but go for it, man. How about my boy Sicknarf Loopstock? What do you guys think? I, for one, love Sicknarf Loopstock. My favorite name in the entire World Baseball Classic. Sicknarf Loopstock, baby. That's how we do it. First pitch of the World Baseball Classic, and it is a ball from Mr. DeBlock. And there are 2 balls now. It is 2-0. This is definitely slightly ahead of the stream I'm watching, so I'd be more inclined to bet on Xander hitting a home run. But I will say Cuba has better pitching. Ooh, trying with a leadoff bunt. Oh, we got Cuban Uncle Sam in the background. I love it. I love it, man. So who are we all rooting for? I'm somewhat impartial, but I would like to see the Netherlands win. I think I mentioned that earlier. Ooh, that looked like a good pitch. We got a 2-2 count now. Let's see it to block. Let's see it, my guy. So weird watching a day game at 11 p.m. 3-2. We got a full count early. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. I'm loving it. So exciting to have baseball back, man. I'm so excited for this tournament. Ball 4, leadoff walk. Not how you want to start it off if you're the Netherlands. Way out. Way out. And that dude's fast. Luis Robert at plus 430. Betting on a home run is very sketchy, Travis. I'm just saying. Never a good idea to bet on a home run, typically. Unless it's Kyle Schwarber. That's usually a safe bet. Getting married, congrats. You're finally found one who can trust you and not be toxic over you. Baseball and Vikings plus work time. Yeah, absolutely. She's definitely very supportive of all my streaming and stuff, so I appreciate that a lot. I'll have her on a stream one of these days. Maybe when the U.S. plays Mexico. That'd be a fun one. I could clickbait it. Watching U.S. versus Mexico with my Mexican fiance. It'd be perfect. All right, 2-0. That's a bad call by the umpire, though. Bad call. Yohan Moncada, 2-0 count to him. Hitters count. That home run bet might be looking pretty good right now, Travis. Got Cuba here for sure. Yeah, I would lean Cuba as the favorite for sure, but the Netherlands is sneaky good. I think Netherlands will lose to Cuba, but I think they'll beat everybody else in this bracket. or in this pool, I should say. So if you're not familiar with the pools, in this pool with Cuba and, what's it called? With Cuba and the Netherlands, you have Chinese Taipei, which is Taiwan, Italy, and Panama. So Italy and Panama are all right. And I will be honest, I don't know anything about Taiwanese baseball, so no clue. No clue what to expect there. All right, let's see it. Back-to-back walks to start the game. Not a good look, man. Not a good look. First and second, nobody out with Luis Robert at the dish, followed by Yoenis Cespedes. That is rough. Rough start. Rough start for the Netherlands. I don't think my underdog story is going to come to fruition. You hate to see it. It's probably going to be 15-0 when you come back. The thing I love about this is because the pitching's not as good, you get a lot of offense in these games. I would not be surprised to see a 3-run tank right here. There's Xander. There's Xander Bogaerts. Great Britain plus 50,000 to win the whole thing. Gonna do it for the Queen. Are these umps regular MLB umps? I'm not entirely sure where the umpires come from, actually. I would assume they're from professional leagues around the world, so some of them, specifically in Taiwan here, it's probably either from the Japanese league, NPB, or the Korean league, KBO. That would be my guess, while the U.S. is probably MLB umps. So I would assume they're professional umpires from professional leagues. I just don't know exactly where. Bro, this man's throwing 82-mile-per-hour sliders right down the middle. Whew. All right, 1-2. 1-2 to Luis. Whew, that was a big old swing. Big old swing at strike two. Come on, I want to see some offense here. Let's make some contact. I was also curious if they were going by the new MLB rules with like pitch clocks and stuff. It doesn't appear that they are. I don't think there's any pitch clock. I would assume there's no runner on second and extras. That rule is still so stupid, man. I can live with the pitch clock, but the runner on second and extras kills it for me. Fouled it off. How hard was that? 93-mile-per-hour fastball. You can throw it a little bit. I'll be honest, I've learned more about geography from studying the World Baseball Classic than I ever did in school. Wow, Luis Robert strikes out. Runners on first and second, nobody out. That's a huge strikeout there for the Netherlands. Got him. That's huge. That's huge. All right, let's see what Yoenis Cespedes has got for us. It's been a long time since we've seen this man swing a bat. It's been a hot minute. Cespedes, if you guys remember, was an absolute unit for the A's for a bit. He played for the Red Sox for a minute. He was great for the Mets, and then he broke both ankles in a ranch accident. Super weird, bro. Super weird. Rams, what's up, dude? Adam Wainwright, 84-mile-per-hour fastball. We will do miracles for everyone. I am not excited for the USA's pitching staff. I think that's why I don't have the U.S. I'm not even considering the U.S. winning this thing. I would be shocked. How we doing, Rams? We got runners on first and second. Luis Robert just struck out. And now we got Yoenis Cespedes at the dish. Yeah, Netherlands and Cuba. It's the first game of the World Baseball Classic. That was some meat right there. That was some meat right there for him, and he missed it. He hung it, but he didn't bung it. All right. Have yet to see a ball in play yet. Ooh, that was nasty, bro. This DeBlock guy is kind of nice. This guy's figuring it out. Wow. This guy's figuring it out, man. He couldn't throw a strike to the first two batters, and now he's got Cespedes down 2-2 after he struck out Luis Robert. Adam Wainwright not getting shit on for 5+ runs is going to be called the miracle on the mound? Yes. Whew, way out. Way out. As soon as I give him praise, he throws a pitch 7 feet outside. Come on now. Come on, my guy. Fouled it off. Fouled it off. 92. Let's see it. We guys got a final score prediction? I'd say Cuba puts up at least 6. I want to say like 6-4 Cuba. That'd be my score prediction here. Come on now. 2-2 pitch to Yoenis. See what he does with it. Ooh, fouled it off. Fouled it off. Can't wait to see Trout play. Yeah, me neither, man. It's going to be electric. I'm excited to watch Japan. I'm excited to watch Japan and Korea is probably the first matchup I'm like dying to see. I really want to see. Cabs Cards, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Japan Korea is probably my most anticipated matchup early on. Very excited for U.S. versus Mexico, U.S. versus Canada. Nope, not quite a walk yet. 3-2. This man can't throw strikes. You should have tried out for Great Britain. I might have made it. There's a chance. There's a chance. I don't think there's a Norwegian team. If there was a Norwegian team, I'm part Norwegian. I believe I could technically play for Team Israel. I think so. I think I have some sort of tie to them. And he walked. Bases juiced with 1 out. Bases juiced with 1 out. 3 walks in the top of the first here for DeBlock. And now we got Quintana. Not Jose Quintana, but Lorenzo Quintana at the dish. He's a career minor leaguer with a career OPS of 823 in the Texas Rangers system, it looks like. Yeah, he's a AAA. AAA Jacksonville last year. 823 career OPS in the minors, so he can hit a little bit. He's got a career 490 slugging. It's not great, but it's not Kyle Higashioka bad, I'll tell you that much. Let's see what he's got for us. You got an apple? Nice. Trout versus Ohtani matchup will be good. Mid versus mid. That's hilarious. I kind of got accustomed to the fast pace with the pitch clock, and this inning feels oddly long. It really does. I don't hate the pitch clock. I guess that's a hot take with... why did that bat boy run behind the... the bat boy ran behind the pitcher in the middle of him throwing a pitch. I don't know. But I like the pitch clock. I genuinely enjoy it. I think it adds strategy to the game. I think the players... I definitely think it's an adjustment period because I remember taking my time getting into the box. I used to like... Ooh, that's a double play ball. That's a double play ball. Wow, he got out of it. He got out of it. First and second, nobody out. Bases loaded, 1 out, and he gets out of the jam. Wow, huge break for Netherlands in the first. Huge break for the Netherlands. Good for them, man. Good for them. All right. I told you I like an underdog story. Give me the underdog. Give me the underdog. All right. Yeah, but overall, I'll go full screen here. Overall, I like the pitch clock. I think the pitch clock is it's good for the game of baseball. It makes it a lot more entertaining to watch. It's going to make my life a whole lot easier as a content creator who likes to make videos at night and to get them posted to you guys in the morning. I'm probably going to start up that Good Morning Baseball series again, which will be fun. So I can, since the games will be shorter, I can record it earlier and have it ready to go earlier in the morning. So that'll be nice. I'm very excited for that. But overall, it's a more entertaining product. It's more fun to watch, you know. And it just speeds it up. I agree that violations can get annoying, but at the end of the day, it's the player's fault. The batter should have been ready. The pitcher should have thrown the pitch. It's a basic rule. It's a basic rule. So I don't know. Did not know that Xander's from the Netherlands. I'll be honest, neither did I. I feel like I remember him playing with them in 2017, but I knew Kenley Jansen was. I just didn't know Xander was. I don't hate the pitch clock when watching on TV, but I dislike cutting out 26-minute of my eating and drinking at a ballpark. 100%. 100%. I went to the Yankees spring training game last night, and I was like, I got to get a beer before the game starts. And then, like, I downed it, and it's like the first inning. I'm like, I got to get another one. Got to get another beer. I can't wait till, like, the third or fourth inning. I got to get one now. So, yeah, anyways. It's a less enjoyable experience at the ballpark, in my opinion, because I like, the little, I like the length of a baseball game. I can sit through it. I love watching it. But I understand for, like, the casual sports fan why the pitch clock would make it a more appealing product, if that makes sense. Because at the end of the day, you got to admit, it's definitely more entertaining. I don't know if you've seen any of these spring training games, but it is a lot more entertaining and it is a lot faster pace. They're going to get rid of the pitch clock when they see the decrease in beer sales. That's a good point. Didn't think about that. Is pitch clock going to be as much of a game changer as the NBA shot clock? I would assume so. I mean, just about. All right, the Netherlands is up to bat. We've got Jurickson Profar leading off here. Yes, Chinese Taipei equals Taiwan. Yes, I've been made aware of that. I don't know anything about Taiwanese baseball, though, so I have no idea how they're good. The beers, I don't want to talk about it, Alex. I really don't. I'd rather not. I'd rather not talk about it. I think it was $15 a piece, but hold on. Let me get some. So Mena got. Let me wait for this pitch. Whoo! Big ol' swing and a miss. Mena got like a margarita in this little mixer. Pretty cute. It has a little hat on it. Comes off. Cute little shaker with a Yankee hat on it. $18, man. $18. That's nuts. $18. But what are you gonna do, man? What am I going to do? Watch a game sober? Like, come on. Let's get real. BFFR. I don't know why it's still frozen on this. Like, are they not updating it? That's annoying. Okay, well, I'll narrate it anyways. Yeah, I believe the beers were 15 and the cocktail there was 18. It's not the most I've spent on a cocktail at a sporting event, though. The All-Star game, I believe it was $21 for half the size of that. Tiny margarita. Like $21, something like that. And they asked for a tip. All right, the pitch clock is good, but Max Scherzer is using that pitch clock like he doesn't care and waits for the time expire. Yeah, it already sucks that they stopped serving anything, food or drink after the 7th. I remember sitting through 17 innings in Tampa with no food or drink. That's awful. That's a nightmare. The Trop with no beer? That sounds like an absolute nightmare. All right. $15. Have they lost their minds? They have not. Taiwan isn't too bad. They actually like baseball a lot in that country. That's nice. I figure pretty much all, I should say not all, most Asian countries like baseball. So, nice. Yeah, because I didn't know it was a big thing in Korea. I always knew it was a big thing in Japan, but I didn't know it was a big thing in Korea, and it's a good thing in Taiwan, apparently, too. China, it's not huge in, I don't think. It obviously exists because they're in the Classic, but that is correct. That is absolutely correct, Travis. Watching an Angels game sober is not allowed. Splurge once a year to sit in Atlanta's Delta Lounge, which is all you can eat and drink. Well, the next time you splurge, if you want to buy an extra ticket and invite your best friend, Mr. NMR Sports, from YouTube, I will gladly partake. SunTrust or Truist now, great ballpark. Might be my favorite ballpark I've ever been to now. Pretty damn good. I love the setting in the city. It's really nice. Like the stream. I appreciate it, Rams. Thank you. I was there for the Shohei Ohtani start in Atlanta. I drove like 10 hours. I live in Central Florida, so I drove 10 hours to see Shohei Ohtani pitch. Fully worth it until he imploded in the 7th inning. My man was pitching like a near-perfect game, and then he imploded in the 6th. All right, finally it updated on here so you guys can actually see something. We have a 1-out walk to Bernardina, and here comes Xander Bogaerts. Because prices didn't change for tickets, actually went up. It's better to be safe than sorry. Besides, Manute Bol didn't play an NBA. Who the hell is Manute Bol? I know Bol. He came to Universal once. Everyone has their phones out to record Xander. Bro, I'm so excited for the Padres this year. They're going to be so good. Like, I honestly I forget that Xander Bogaerts is on the Padres. Because when I think of the Padres, I just think of Soto, Tatis, and Machado. Check swing. That was my splurge game. I love it. Born and raised in Orlando. Nice. I was born in SoCal. That is Bulbul's dad. That's hilarious. Yeah, I work at Universal, and during Halloween Horror Nights, he just, like, casually showed up. And during Horror Nights, I was working as a VIP tour guide. So they grabbed just a random person to take him on a tour. And it's, like, hard walking around with a 7-foot-tall dude that's clearly an NBA player. I also got to meet the Milwaukee Bucks, because I guess one of their players really likes the theme parks. But, yeah, I grew up in SoCal, and then I moved out here to work for Disney. But now I work at Universal. Yeah. But no, I loved Truist, man. Why is there never anyone in the stands for WBC games? I think it depends on where they are and when they are. Because think about it, this is like, I don't know what time it is over there. I'm going to assume it's around noon on a weekday. I assume most people are at work. And not a lot of Cuban fans are going to fly to Taiwan for this game. Like, it's one thing if this game was being played in Cuba or somewhere nearby, but I don't know. This is a pretty far trek for Cubans to make for this game. Same thing. I'll be honest, I'm not great with geography. I couldn't tell you where the Netherlands is. Let's do a geography lesson. Let's see. The Netherlands is in... Okay, it's in Europe. That's good to know. I tell you guys, the U.S. education system does not teach us this stuff. Okay. And they're playing in Taiwan, which is somewhere on here. If I was Taiwan, where would I be? Let's find out. Whoo, Xander Bogaerts strikes out right down the middle. Oh, yeah, that is a far trek, my guy. Yeah, you really think that Netherlands fans are going to travel from there, let alone Cuba? Good God. Bro, that is a trek. Yeah, no shit that Cuba fans. That sucks, bro, because Cuba's so close to Florida. Cuba is so close to Miami. Oh, man. That sucks. They make them fly all the way over there. Yep. So that's why there's no fans in the stands, if I had to guess. If I had to guess. Anyone have a stream link? I had to start a free trial on Fubo TV. That's the only way I've been able to watch it. Hopefully when the US games come around, it'll be easier to watch, but it's 5 o'clock for us. 5 a.m. for in the Netherlands. Gotcha. Why isn't everyone... committed war crimes on this apple. There you go. You know California has a Disneyland? I do. I used to work there. I worked at Disneyland, and then I came out here to work. I don't have a game link, but I do. I literally started a free trial for Fubo TV, and when that week runs out, I'm going to start another free trial. I'm sipping on a High Noon right now. High Noons are great, man. Big fan of High Noons. I'm not a huge seltzer guy, but High Noon's fantastic. We've seen 4 walks so far and 0 hits. The Fox Sports app sucks. I have never used it. Oh, we got a ball in play. Look at that. All right. Nice inning from Cuba. We got a scoreless first. Someone was in here asking if there's going to be over 1.5 hits in the first. They were wrong, man. Wrong. All right. Where's the game being played? The game is being played in Taiwan. So let's go back, since there's a commercial break right now, let's go back to our history lesson here. Let's get Taiwan on a map here. All right, so this is Taiwan. The 2 teams that are playing right now are Cuba, which is way over here. Taiwan, Cuba, and the Netherlands, which is like in this general vicinity, in this general area. So they are like probably the 2 furthest treks that any team has to make in this entire tournament. So rough for them, man. But it's being played in Taiwan at Taichung Stadium, which is a pretty cool looking stadium in my opinion. I think it's pretty nice. I don't know how well you can see that. Let's see if I can get a zoomed in look at it. Guess not. I am going on my honeymoon to Tokyo this year, so I am going to try to make a trip to the Tokyo Dome. I don't know if there's any games going on, but I'd at least try to, take some pics outside. But it's a cool-looking stadium. I like it. Kraken scored a goal. Nice, man. Look at that. We're not watching commentate, at least. Confused. Where's the game being played? There. No MLB The Show yet? It is in Taiwan. What time is it? Taiwan time right now. It is 12:34, so it is noon. It is noon in Taiwan. And where I'm at, it's 11 p.m. Where is it? Where is everybody from right now, man? I don't know where everybody's at, but... Yo, I appreciate the new subscribers, by the way. If you guys haven't subscribed already, we're going to be doing a lot of these watch parties. Next week is going to be... tomorrow night is going to be Korea versus Australia. And then at 5 a.m. the next morning should be Japan versus China, which is going to be fun. Very excited for that. And then the night after, Friday morning, mark your calendars. Mark your calendars. Friday morning. Be there or be square. Japan versus Korea will be the game of the World Baseball Classic. That will be the game of the World Baseball Classic. Let's go. It's better than Trop. It really is better than the Trop. Got my tonsils out the day early access starts. That's perfect, man. You'll be staying home eating ice cream. Bro, Japan versus Korea is going to be legit. Look at all these Georgians. I love it, man. I'm a Floridian, unfortunately. Florida's low-key a nightmare, man. We got some Taiwan fans. I love it. I'm excited to watch Taiwan play. Like I said, that's probably the team I know the least about here. KSU, I am uncultured, and I'll be honest, I don't know where that is or what that is. It's 8 on the West Coast? Yes. Jealous. I do miss the West Coast. Netherlands set my alarm and have school at 9? Nice. I love it. I love it. That's going to be me on Friday. I work at 9 a.m. The Japan-Korea is at 5 a.m., and I am scared I'm going to be late, but I am willing to be late to work if I'm going to be watching Japan versus Korea. Like, it's worth it. It's totally worth it. Am I a fan of the Angels? What made you guess? Yes, I am absolutely an Angels fan. Cabs Cards, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Let's go. This is going to be a big year, man. It's going to be a big year. We're going to be doing lots of MLB watch parties this year, lots of MLB videos. And then the World Baseball Classic, man. I'm personally very excited. I'm glad to see there's a lot of people who are excited as I am. I'll be in Orlando in a couple of weeks. Nice, man. And some old school food stops. See, that's my big beef with Orlando is the food is not great here. So I don't know. If you've got some hidden gems, let me know. Because I have not had great experience with the food here. I usually just make my own. I'm new here from the Bronx. Let's go, Casey. I appreciate it, man. Must be a Yankees fan. It's nice having you here, though. I was at the Yankee spring training game last night, if you didn't hear me talking about it already. All right, still no hits. One down here in the top of the second. One down. We got a 2-2 count now. 3-2 count now. From Japan, I love it. I love Japan. I'm very excited. My fiance, so I'm getting married in November, and then we're going straight to Japan for our honeymoon. We're going to do Tokyo Disney. We're going to do, let's see. So we're going to Nara. We're going to Tokyo for like 5 or 6 days just in Tokyo. We're going to Osaka. And I can't remember where else we're going. But I'm excited. We're going to do all the touristy things there. Me and my fiance are very, very excited for that. All right. Another walk, man. Good God. Here's the guy with the hard name to pronounce. All right. What if your boss joins your Friday morning stream? Well, then I'll call out personal. I got some Astros World Champions drip for Christmas. I love it. Imagine your team winning anything. Can't imagine. Someone get security and this son of a bitch off the field. I'm not listening to the sound of the game, so I can't even hear it. Can I speak Japanese? Absolutely not. I do have a good burger joint down there I always go to, and a few other good spots. Hit me up, man. Hit me up on Twitter. Let me know. You will see the air horn guy in every Cuban game. It's common in the Cuban Baseball League. Yeah, it is a big thing. It's a big thing in, like, all of Latin America, I believe. Just blasting those horns. Oh, I see an Ohtani shirt in the back. You see the Ohtani shirt back there? Hold up. There's a dude wearing this shirt back there. There's a dude wearing this shirt back here. That ball is crushed. Woo-hoo-hoo. Nice catch at the warning track. Wow. My man, somebody tell me how to pronounce this, dude. Arabarena. I'm going to say that. I'm usually pretty good with name pronunciations. Except for that one dude who commented on my last video saying I'm bad. But anyways, how was the big question you proposed in Newport Beach, right? It was Huntington. It was Huntington right outside of... What was that restaurant? Can't remember the name of the restaurant. Really fancy, really expensive restaurant that I've always liked. Right on the beach, though. It was beautiful, man. It was perfect. Couldn't have gone better. There was a random dude in the gazebo that I proposed in, though, who was kind of there. It was kind of awkward, but overall it went very well, and the pictures turned out great, so that was exciting. Then how are you going to get around Japan when you don't know Japanese? With the kind, friendly faces of the Japanese population. According to all the blogs we've looked at, they're very nice. Yeah, Google Translate, exactly. That's how I help people in Japanese at work. I'm also applying. I have 3 open applications at Universal right now to move up and be salaried. So that would be huge too. Give me some extra money for the wedding. Bro, weddings are expensive, man. Shit's expensive. I'm gonna start putting my Venmo in the comments. Arbana used to play in the MLB, the Marlins. Oh baby, in play runs. What happened? Hold on. I spoiled it for myself. I haven't seen it live yet. What happened? Did Mexica golf one out of here? I think Mexica might have golfed one out of here. Did the random dude? Oh, man. That is a beautiful hit down the line. That's probably a triple, isn't it? That's probably a triple. That'll score him. RBI double from Mujica. The first run of the World Baseball Classic has been scored. Cuba up 1-0. Cuba up 1-0. I'm sure air horn guy's having a field day. Interesting. So that guy used to play in the U.S., but went back to Cuba. Wow, just over the head of the first baseman. Great hit. Great hit. Duolingo. I have a 19-day streak learning Spanish on Duolingo. Not to brag or anything. Did the random dude say yes to you also? It was very awkward because I didn't know how to, like, say, hey, please leave, but... Yonomar Soxlar here. How's it going? What's up, Soxlar? Should I call you Ship25 now? What should I call you? All right, we got a fly out. So 1 run comes across. Cuba up 1-0 over the Netherlands. Let's see if the Netherlands can put up some runs. All right. Dude, that ball was crushed too. Cuba's starting to tee off. Cuba's starting to find their stroke here. I love it. All right, so once again, what do we have tomorrow? Tomorrow, it looks like Panama and Taiwan are playing tomorrow at 6 a.m. So in like, what's that, 7 hours? Like 7 hours and 15 minutes from now. No. 6 hours and 15 minutes from now, Panama and Taiwan are playing. Australia and Korea are playing tomorrow night at 10 p.m. That's a game I will be streaming. Then, what's the other one? Panama and the Netherlands. Panama and the Netherlands will be playing while I am streaming Australia and Korea. So I guess technically I could watch that one too. And then Thursday morning, I'll be streaming Japan versus China. So that'll be our first look at Ohtani, which I'm really excited for. I'll be decked out in my Ohtani gear. You already know. I'll have the Ohtani shirt. I'll have the Ohtani jersey. I'll even have the Ohtani bobbleheads. It's going to be a whole Ohtani stream. I'm excited for that one, man. He's just so good. I assume we all saw the video of him crushing a home run from his knee. Oh, you haven't seen it? Well, let me indulge you. Where'd it go? I've had some banger tweets lately, man. I assume we've all seen this. Let me indulge. How do you hit that out to dead center? That dude is ridiculously strong, man. Ridiculously strong. And then here's his other one where he just absolutely demolished it. Bro, I want to see a game in the Tokyo Dome so bad. That'd be so sick, man. Japanese fans are so, like, passionate about it, too. I love it. All right, let's go back to this game. Jonathan Scope heading to the dish. We got Mr. Scope. All right. Mariano Rivera will be throwing the opening pitch. Nice. For which game? Mujica played in the Florida State League, A+ in 2012 for the Yankees, and then went back to Cuba. Interesting. Woo! Scope got hit right on his little elbow guard. Looks like he might take exception to that. We might have some beef going here. We might have some beef between the Netherlands and Cuba. I think I'm going to stand up because I can. Look at this. Look at this standing desk. Literally the coolest thing on the planet. Pretty neat, right? I'm just saying. That's pretty cool. Now I'm standing because I can. Now I can stand and I can vibe. It's great for my ADHD, just moving around and stuff. Got to pop out to shallow center. One down here in the second. FYI, Ohtani will not win World Baseball Classic MVP. I will be honest, I doubt that. I think he will. I think the odds are not in your favor for that. When I get around to making my Angels prospect video, you better check it out. Absolutely, man. Dude, the Angels have some studs. Logan O'Hoppy's a beast. Ben Joyce is a beast. Eric Torres and Luke Murphy are underrated prospects. I like them a lot. Edgar Caro's an underrated prospect. That dude could be a stud. Zach Neto could be a stud. There's some names I like. It's not a great farm system, but it's all right. 95 down the dick, and he takes it. At least don't call yourself CT. What do you mean? Don't call myself CT. What does that mean? Vlad Sr. used to do it once a week. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I talk too fast, man. Beef between the Netherlands and Cuba. Dear Christ, please don't stop some world conflict over a baseball game. It could happen. Another hit by pitch, bro. Here comes the beef, man. I don't know, man. Feels intentional. Feels intentional. We got Andrelton Simmons. Angels legend Andrelton Simmons stepping to the dish. Beautiful. All right. Let's see what Simba can do. Simba can make contact. He just has no power whatsoever. Oh, that was terrible, man. Right off the shin. Right off the shin, man. Oh, hit a homer off his knees. Yeah. Bro, those were the days, man. Those were the days. I miss watching Vlad just swing at whatever he wanted. First pitch and he almost gets hit. Bro. There might be some beef here, man. I'm just saying. Inside. Cuba versus Netherlands is the most common match in the World Baseball Classic. Total of 5 matches counting this one. Netherlands 3-1. Interesting. The Netherlands are always an underrated ball club in this tournament. And with how easy this pool is, I see them advancing. I think they're better than Italy. I think they're better than... I have no idea what to expect from Taiwan. So I couldn't tell you. And then I can't even remember the third team. Panama. Panama's okay. You got Angels legend Jaime Barria on their team. I got Christian Betancourt. Nuke LaLoosh on the mound here. I've never heard of that. Nuke LaLoosh. That's a fun name, though. Let's see it, Andrelton. Let's see it, Simba. He made contact. We'll take it. Dude, this guy's kind of nasty. 95 fastball with an 86 mile per hour cutter. This guy's pretty solid. Dude, for me, the threshold for, when I realized I wasn't going to be a professional baseball player was, 80 miles per hour and up just is invisible to me. You just can't see it. An 85 mile per hour fastball, nope. Just invisible. Just invisible. Bull Durham pitcher. I've seen Bull Durham. I just haven't. I feel like I watched it as a kid and didn't pay much attention to it. Simba strikes out. Stop me if you've heard that one before. Here comes Chadwick Tromp. What a weird name, man. Chadwick Tromp. Kind of like Chadwick Boseman, man. Rest in peace. Swinging strike. Dude, that's nasty. 83 mile per hour slider when you're sitting on 95. How can any human being hit that? Just nasty, man. Absolute filth. I've never even heard of this guy. All right, my guy, let's see it. Mr. Trump. For me, it was when I realized that my high school made 2 MVPs and got guys coming from all over to play my high school. Yeah, that'll do it. That was what I hated too. My high school was too good for me to play at. Like, if I went to the high school down the road, I probably would have started, you know? But the high school I played at was just... We had Patrick Sandoval, who plays for the Angels now. He's probably their number 2 or 3 starter. Tanner Bybee was on our team. He's a pitching prospect in the Guardian system now. Outside of that, I don't think we had any other major prospects or major leaguers on our squad, but we were playing in the same division as the school that produced Nolan Arenado, Matt Chapman. Who else? It's SoCal. Everybody's good at baseball in SoCal. But there was a point where I was like, I went from being the starting DH my freshman year to being a pitcher only my second year. So I knew it was over. It was Jover. You have a date tomorrow night? You can't tune in? Well, you better leave your computer open. Nah, I'm kidding, man. Have fun. Trump has some pop. Looked great in his game with Atlanta last year. Went 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs in his one game. Yeah, so is he a prospect for him? Because I've heard that name before. Not having a great spring, but only 6 at-bats. Yeah, look at that. 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs. Oh, he came over from San Francisco. Okay, so career 702 OPS. Yeah, he's all right. Definitely serviceable as a major leaguer. You know where I can watch the World Baseball Classic for free? The way I did it was I had to get a Fubo TV subscription. I did the 7-day free trial, and then I'm just gonna redo it when it expires. Or I'm going to cancel it and then start another one on a different email. Chadwick Tromp strikes out swinging. And that is the end of the second. Cuba still up 1-0 here. Good start to the game. A lot of base runners, not a lot of runs. A lot of base runners, not a lot of runs. No and yes, he's older. Gotcha. Yeah, he seems okay. Seems like a pretty okay dude. Let's check the Twitter noties. Exciting stuff, man. All right. Good start to the World Baseball Classic. As I said, I'm standing now. Whoa. I wore I have one Red Sox shirt from when I went to Fenway. So I wore it to, because Xander Bogaerts, right? I figured he's playing in this game. This is the only thing I have to represent them. I have a Diamondbacks jersey back there, but I don't think there's any Diamondbacks playing in this game, right? Yeah, if I had a White Sox shirt, that would be great, but... Plus, he's a catcher behind d'Arnaud and Murphy. So what is going on with that d'Arnaud and Murphy situation? What do you think? I'm confused. Is d'Arnaud going to get regular at-bats? Is he just going to DH, or what's... I'm confused at what's going on there. I saw some people in my comments after my National League previews talking about him DHing instead of Ozuna. Have you seen the Mets prospects going off in spring training? I've seen, what's his name? Ronnie Mauricio. That dude's a stud. Ronnie Mauricio can tear the cover off the ball. He reminds me a lot of O'Neal Cruz. That man destroys baseballs. Hello, how's it going? I hate when people have names that I can't read. I want to say their name, but I don't know what it says. You see the Newt Bar recruiting Shohei? I have seen them having some fun. Shohei's just such a cool guy. Like, he's just someone you know you'd get along with, no matter who you are. You just know you'd get along with Shohei. Seems like such a fun person. I like how you can see my... So, the other day, you can see my spider killer over there. My little spider killer thing. There was a spider in this very corner of the room, right here. About this big. Like, massive, bro. Massive. Like, size of a $50. Just chilling in that corner over there. I almost died. I quite literally almost died. I was recording something, and I saw it back there, and I turned my head. It was about the size of the baseboard. And needless to say, I was terrified. I don't mess around with spiders. So I brought the vacuum in here. I vacuumed him up, and then I sprayed that in every single inch of this room. I even sprayed the vacuum to make sure if he tried to escape, it wouldn't be fruitful. But I dealt with him. And I'm still alive to tell the story now. They split time like Contreras and d'Arnaud did last year. Sometimes a DH, sometimes catch, sometimes ride the pine. That's fair. I mean, it's great depth. It's fantastic depth. So I was really hoping the Angels would trade for d'Arnaud because there were some rumors about that. But I would have loved to trade for Contreras if that had worked out. But I guess they weren't in on Contreras. I don't know where Ronnie Mauricio is going to play in the infield, though. Yeah, they don't really have room for him with McNeil and Lindor. They'll find a place for him. I mean, he's better than, what's his name? Eduardo Escobar? He's better than Escobar. Is it still Camara Lusuere? What? I'm confused. Speed Driver. What was that? Don't only. I'm confused, man. Thoroughly confused. All right, Yoel Moncada grounded out to Didi Gregorius. Didi Gregorius is playing first base, by the way. That's kind of whack. See if there's any other weird positions. Moncada, third. That's normal. Cespedes, DH. Luis Roberts strikes out swinging again. Luis Roberts 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Wild. Yeah, Simba at third feels weird, and Didi at first. Everything's also is about the same. That's nasty, bro. Robert sucks. Eric Acuna, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. How we doing? Luis Robert 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Yoenis Cespedes coming to the dish. Cespedes, I don't even know. Oh, that was a quick 1-2-3 inning. All right. And up steps the Netherlands once again. That was a really quick inning, man. That was like 6 pitches, 7 pitches. Brett Beatty's going to take Eduardo's place most likely, and we have Luis Guillorme. Well, Guillorme's depth. He's not a starter or anything. Mauricio... I feel like Mauricio would replace McNeil in that situation then. Are you able to put full screen of the actual game? I can't, unfortunately, or else my channel will get suspended or banned. And I can't have that. I started a TV subscription with Fubo for free. It was like a 7-day free trial. So we'll see what happens there. Hopefully I remember to cancel it, because otherwise it's going to be very expensive. I'm curious now. I want to look at the Mets roster. Let's take a look at the Mets. The Mets, baby. It's all about the Mets. Okay, let's see. Let's check their... I guess they're 40-man. Let's check their active roster first. Yeah. They have too many good players. That's tough, man. It's a good problem to have. But yeah, Ronnie Mauricio. Like, if Mauricio's playing better than, McNeil, Beatty, Escobar, you gotta play him. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball in spring. He's batting .400 with a 1,500 OPS, 3 home runs, and 15 at-bats. I'm telling you, man. He's like O'Neal Cruz if he could put the bat on the ball more. Yeah. You got to find a spot for him. You might have to make some trades, but you got to find a spot for him. Eduardo Escobar and Jeff McNeil had sneaky good seasons last year. Yeah, no, they're good players. They're absolutely good players. It's a good problem to have, but they definitely have too many infielders. And they only, obviously you don't hope for injuries, but if you get injury, it would make sense. Harry Ford's going to kill it for Great Britain. Jack with the super chat. I appreciate it, man. Harry Ford is probably going to kill it for Great Britain. I don't know if anybody else is going to kill it for Great Britain, but at least somebody will be killing it for Great Britain. Him and Trace Thompson and Angels legend Deshaun Knowles. Angels single-A legend Deshaun Knowles, I should say. Oh, that ball's crushed. That ball was crushed right to the warning track, though. Profar almost left the building. Profar thought he had it, too. He thought he had it. Nice catch at the warning track, though. I appreciate the super chat, Jack. Let's go. All super chats going straight to the wedding fund. Oh, that was a hanger. He got a lot of it. He just didn't get quite all of it. Ball didn't carry. The wind must be blowing in. There's a lot of teams with way too many shortstops in their system. It's so weird because I feel like growing up, shortstop was such a weak position. But nowadays, it's like easily the most stacked position in MLB. And ironically, the Angels can't find one. Where'd they all go? Maybe the Angels will trade for Ronnie Mauricio. I wouldn't mind getting Mauricio back in a Shohei trade. Guy with the horn is annoying. Yeah, I luckily don't have the sound turned on, so I can't hear him. Got all these lovely Taiwanese baseball fans. It's crazy how many super young guys we have coming up. Alvarez is there too. I love Alvarez, man. Alvarez is a stud. I really hope he gets enough time at the catcher position. Because I don't know. I feel like they don't trust him yet. I feel like they don't trust him. Roger Bernardina with a single. Nice piece of hitting. I think Lucius Fox will do okay as well. He's a guy, wow, a nice little infield bloop single there. Maybe the Angels should trade for Winker. Would be really fun, Circle. Absolutely not. Unless he can play shortstop, I don't want anything to do with him. The Angels, I don't know, man. I like the strategy they went with this offseason, but it would have been nice to build depth and make a splashy free agent signing like a Rodon or, not a Turner, but like a Dansby or a Xander Bogaerts would have been nice. Just somebody, I don't know, just somebody to solidify the lineup. The lineup looks very good right now. It's just, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Ohtani in the Mets lineup in rotation, that would be nuts. Imagine Ohtani, Senga, Verlander, and Scherzer in a playoff rotation. I think Quintana was a bad signing. Xander Bogaerts hit by pitch. Bro, this guy's hit 3 batters. You got to take him out. Did he get ejected? I think he got ejected. You can't hit that many batters, man. I want to see an international brawl right here. Hi from Japan. Hello, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Oh, that didn't actually hit him. That's funny. That didn't hit him at all. That didn't even come close to him. That's funny. Especially like from the West Coast. Confused. And it's gone. When this part comes up. Skip ahead. I hate that they play ads on this. It's very annoying. Let me get it for now. They're reviewing it to see if he got hit, but it's pretty clear that he did not get hit. Oh, they're going over the rules. Pitcher use limitations. 3-batter minimum is enforced. Mound visit rule not adopted. Designated hitter is used. The pitch timer is not implemented. The larger bases and the shift restrictions are not being regulated. All right, they called him back. 2-0 count. 2-0 count for Xander. Good, I want to see him hit. Joni, what's up, Joni? Welcome back. This pitcher is the new Andrew Wantz. New Andrew Wantz, I love it. Oh, man. I hate the Mariners so much, man. Oh, the Mariners frustrate me. It's weird. I've only interacted with good Mariners fans on YouTube, and then as soon as I go on Twitter, it's just a nightmare interacting with Mariners fans. Like Jack seems cool. We know my man, who am I thinking of? I think it was Ethan, right? Is it Ethan? Michael, that's who I'm thinking of. Sorry, Michael. Michael's a cool dude. I got cool Mariners fans on YouTube, and then as soon as I get on Twitter, Mariners fans are awful. Doing great. Good to hear. Alvarez is going to platoon DH catcher with Nito and the other guy they got this year. Yeah, but having 3 catchers, the Mets are very crowded right now, which is a good problem to have. Very good problem to have. I did not think Didi was from the Netherlands. Yeah. Didi Gregorius, Xander Bogaerts, Kenley Jansen. Who else is from the Netherlands? They got some good guys. Got some solid players. Challenging the hit by pitch. Yeah, they packed it. Mariners fan here in peace. Yes. See, I didn't really have a problem with the Mariners until I started interacting with their fans on Twitter. Ooh, nice play. Nice play. That was a good piece of hitting by Xander there. All right, runner on second and 2 outs now. 96 up and away. Flying tomorrow to Arizona for the World Baseball Classic. Let's go, Alan. That's dope. I'm excited. I'll be live, I believe it's Sunday for U.S. versus Mexico. That's going to be lit. Rodriguez from Cuba plays for my favorite team in Japan. Really? That's neat. I'm excited to go. I can't figure out the NPB schedule. So, do they play? Will they be playing in November? Because I'm going to be in Japan in November, and I would love to go to a game if I can. I at least want to see the Tokyo Dome. But if they're playing a game, I'd love to go to one. Didi is not from the Netherlands. Oh, that message disappeared. Go Phillies. I hate the Phillies too. If I had to pick my least favorite teams in baseball, it's the Phillies are down there, the Yankees are down there, and the Mariners, probably my bottom 3. Red Sox pretty close. I used to hate the Astros, but not anymore. You need to root for Mexico. Patrick Sandagoat will pitch against the U.S. That'd be lit. Trout already hit a home run off Sandy in a live BP earlier this spring. You should have flown to Miami, man. Almost everyone on Twitter is horrible. That's a good point. There's definitely bad Angels fans on Twitter, I'll tell you that much. But I guess it's not the... Because every Twitter fan base has bad apples, but, Mariners fans are just ruthless, man. And there's so many of them. They have, a very tight-knit and very large Twitter community to the point where, like, if a Mariners fan responds to you, he's gonna have like 30,000 likes and people responding to your tweet all of a sudden, just because there's so many of them. NPB's still playing games in September. What about November, though? You hate Houston? A lot of people hate the Astros. I used to. I hated the Astros before the cheating scandal, actually. They pissed me off, but... Alan, you could still get tickets, though. You can get them on Game Time. Didi Gregorius with a base knock. That's going to tie the game. We got a tie ball game. Didi Gregorius ties it up. We got a 1-1 ball game here. Let's go. Let's go. I'm telling you, man, Cinderella story. Netherlands to the championship. So whose turn is it to beat Puerto Rico in the finals? I think it's Japan's turn to beat Puerto Rico in the finals. Poor Puerto Rico, man. So they lost. If you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, they lost last World Baseball Classic in the finals, and they lost in 2013 in the finals, too. November is playing the Japan series. Is that like the World Series? That would be sick. I'm hoping to make some Japanese friends and then maybe go to a game. Do a little meetup there or something. That'd be dope. This season I'll be doing a lot of watch parties for Angels games, and that of course will be, you know, a lot of Shohei Ohtani stuff. So last year I actually had more Japanese viewers than I had American viewers. Like at the end of the year, my demographics were like 74% Japanese. Go USA, absolutely. I'm rooting for. I like to see the USA and Japan win. However, I'm predicting the Dominican Republic to win. I think that Italy will be the Cinderella story. I doubt it, man. I doubt it. They're just not that good. Shohei's a star in Japan. He's a star all over the world. He's just ridiculous. They really gave away his 2022 MVP, though. It's upsetting. I need to update my Discord. People are always joining my Discord, and I feel like I don't update it nearly enough. But anyways, how's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? I hope we're all having fun. It's a great start to the World Baseball Classic. Great start to the World Baseball Classic. I am very pleased so far. Asians rules? Absolutely. I love it. I'm very excited for Japan. Japan versus Korea is going to be fantastic. So is... I think we're watching Japan versus China Thursday morning. That'll be fun. What's the inning and who's hitting? So we're heading into the bottom of the third now, and Cuba's coming to bat. The Netherlands just took... Or sorry, we're heading to the top of the fourth. Cuba's coming up to bat. They just tied it. The Netherlands just tied it up. Hot take, the Angels will be a playoff team this year. I want to believe you, and I want to have faith. I will believe it when I see them playing competitive games in August. Until I see the Angels play a competitive game in August, I refuse to believe in this team. I can't do it. I can't go through this again, Alan. I can't go through it again. He had less WAR than Judge. That is correct because Shohei Ohtani did not play any games in center field. Wins above replacement does not take into account that he is a two-way player. It takes into account that center fielders are basically the greatest thing on the planet, which is also why Trout has so much WAR. And I know that works against Trout as one of the greatest players of all time, but at the end of the day, just by playing average defense in center field, your WAR gets a massive boost compared to playing DH, which is what Shohei Ohtani is seen as. So Shohei Ohtani's WAR, if he was a center fielder, realistically probably would have been, 13, 14 WAR. I don't know. The positional adjustment, I think it's minus 17.5 defensive adjustment for DH, and it's plus 2.5 for center field. So it's just not fair, man. Dominican Republic's going to win it all? I think so, too. Angels are one of the most popular teams in Japan because of Shohei. See, that's why I want him to be an Angel for life, man. If we can just make the playoffs this year, but I'm not holding my breath. I think they were a lot better than they were last year, but I don't know if they're good enough to compete. Also, it'd be dope to see the Japanese guy who threw multiple perfect games. I heard about that, too. Chris Evans, my guy. I'm going to the game Thursday. Going to have to get used to Trout playing the Angels at some point. That's going to be fun, though. USA demolishing the Angels. I like how they just casually are forgetting to update this. All right. Ground out. 1 down. It's not like Judge is playing catcher. Yeah, but I mean, center field versus DH, the wins above replacement is... The gap in WAR is nuts. They could put up the same exact numbers, and their WAR would still be far apart because of the positional adjustment, which I don't think is necessarily fair, in my opinion. At the end of the day, and my favorite argument for it is Ohtani is 100% better of a pitcher than Aaron Judge is. Aaron Judge is like, let's say, a 25%, 30% better hitter than Shohei. Like, I think Shohei's WRC plus was like 145. Judge's was 200. Meanwhile, Shohei had like a 153 ERA plus. So in my opinion, that makes up for the gap in offensive production. So I don't know. I don't think there was a big enough gap offensively. It was one thing if Shohei, hit 25 home runs and, had a a low 4 ERA, like a 4.01 ERA, and, 100 strikeouts in 160 innings. But Shohei was just on another level, man. Just another level. It was probably the second best season in MLB history. I'm going to be completely honest. I truly believe that. Might have been the best. Honestly, it's up there. Like, Shohei's 2021, Shohei's 2022, and Babe Ruth that one year that he did both are, like, probably the 3 best seasons of all time. Japanese have a longing for Major League Baseball. Absolutely. What's the time? Here it is 12:19 midnight. Several players on the Cuban team have played in the MPB. That's cool. Let's go, Cuba. It's tied in the 4th. I'll be honest, I expected Cuba to kind of clean up right here, but it's still tied. See what happens. The Astros were the only team I respected in the lead before the scandal. I hated that. The Astros were really annoying before the scandal. And then after that, they got really humbled, which I liked. So that's why I kind of like the Astros now. And it's a new team, too. It's 2:20 in Japan. Yo, shout out to whoever just subscribed. Soluciones. Appreciate it, man. Welcome to the stream. Let's see where we're at on sub count. I'm trying to, I don't know, I don't really have a goal this year. I'd like to get to like 10K subs by the end of the year. That'd be nice. We're at 3219, so if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I do have some World Baseball Classic content on the channel here. Yokas Guber grounds out to the shortstop. And here comes the Netherlands. Still tied at 1 in the 4th. We're about halfway through the game, and we're still tied. What was I going to say, though? Yeah, I have World Baseball Classic stuff on my channel if you haven't seen it already. I made a small documentary about it, which was this one. So that was a fun one if you haven't seen that one already. I put a lot more effort into that one than I do on a lot of my videos. So if you want to see my video on Shohei hitting 500-foot home runs in the All-Star game, that's another good one. And then I did my predictions and power rankings over here somewhere. Yeah, power rankings. So if you want to see any more World Baseball Classic stuff, that's what I've got here. I'll probably be making some more videos pretty soon, but I'm going to be focusing a lot on live streams coming up. So I appreciate all the new subs. Pitching WAR plus batting WAR combined I thought was less than Judge's. It was, but that's because Shohei's batting WAR counts him as a DH. And WAR does not... You can't have a good WAR and be a designated hitter. It's not possible. I think Jordan had a ridiculous season last year. He ended the year with like 4 wins above replacement. And that's a nuts season for a batter. For a DH, I should say. If there was a positional adjustment for being a pitcher, then Shohei would probably have, in my opinion, would have had a much higher WAR. But I just think Judge had one of the best offensive seasons of all time. Shohei quite possibly had the best season of all time. Like, we've never seen someone be that dominant on the mound and be that good at the plate in the same season. Like, it was, I don't know. I just feel like we're normalizing it as if it wasn't one of the most insane seasons anyone's ever seen in their life. And I'm not trying to discount Judge. He had one of the best seasons of all time. And I'm fine with him winning the MVP. But at the end of the day, you have to realize Ohtani was a more valuable player to his team. And it's not his fault the Angels sucked. What do you think about Nootbaar being the first foreigner to play for Japan? That's pretty dope, man. I mean, his story's so cool because he's always wanted to do it. So, I'm happy for him. He seems really excited to do it. So, Japanese welcome Nootbaar's presence in Japan national team. I'm more surprised that the Japan national team allowed him because they take it very seriously. Japan probably takes it the most serious out of anyone in the tournament. I remember the All-Star Game one blowing up. That was a good one, man. That was a good one. It's so funny because I look at that video and there's no viewer retention on it whatsoever. Everyone just clicked on the video, looked for the timestamp of when Shohei hits the home run, and then clicked off. All right, we got a 1-2 count here to Palacios. Palacios. I hope that's how you pronounce it. He got hit by a pitch in the second inning, I believe. This pitcher's been wild, but he has 5 strikeouts. He's dominantly wild, giving me some Nolan Ryan vibes. We've got the Cuban Nolan Ryan on the mound right now. We just hit 3222 subs. See if we can get to 3230 by the end of the stream, ideally. So that's 8 more subscribers. And then turn on noties. You can be notified when I go live tomorrow night and the next morning and the next night. It's going to be great. Japan is changing in a positive way. Nice. Yeah, Japan's great. It's very exciting. They develop a lot of exciting players. And I feel like it's a lot more rare for a player to come over from Japan and not be good than it is for them to be good. Because it feels like we don't get a lot of Japanese players, but when we do, they're all insane. Like Ichiro, Yu Darvish, Ohtani, Who else came from Japan? Was Hideo Nomo was Japan, or was that Korea? I can never remember, man. Hideki Matsui, that was a big one. You think Brett Phillips will pitch this season? Maybe an inning or two. I don't know if he shouldn't make the opening day roster. Like, I know it's like throwing money away, but he shouldn't make the opening day roster. He sucks. I'm sorry. I love him. He seems like a great guy. I sent him a DM. I want to interview him, but he sucks. He's just a bad baseball player. I feel bad. I would love him in the clubhouse as just a clubhouse presence, but God, he's so bad at baseball. Why can't he just be better at baseball? He'd be so fun to have on the team if he was good at baseball, but he's not. Don't you dare forget Saya Suzuki. Yes, Saya Suzuki. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, I have a hard time thinking of a bad player who came over from Japan. Like, I'm sure there's some, but like it feels like the majority. Kenta Maeda, another one. Maeda was never a superstar, but he was definitely solid. So, I don't know. I just, oh man, starting to hit me how late it is. Luckily, I don't have work tomorrow, so I get to sleep in. I'm excited. I was in the process of making a video about Sadaharu O. Another almost hit batter. Or did he hit him? I didn't even see it. This dude is insanely wild. Did that hit him? It was up at his eyes, man. I'm so excited to watch Japan, though. Mariners Sasaki? Are you talking about Suzuki Ichiro, or are you talking about Yusei Kikuchi? He came from Japan, didn't he? Kikuchi. I just have trouble thinking of any bad Japanese players who came over. It feels like just about all of them, like they only come over if they're going to be great. In Mexican League, the average champ is a Japanese guy, Tomo Odosaka. Awesome guy. I've never heard of him. That sounds interesting. Tetsugo was an Otani-level star in Japan, just not good in MLB. Yoshi Tetsugo. I forgot about him. I think he's still bouncing around. He was on the Pirates last I saw. I don't know where he's currently on. Daisuke was good for the Red Sox. He helped them win a ring. All right, Chadwick Tromp grounds out. That's going to be the end of the fourth. We're into the fifth, and it's still tied 1-1. Hyunjin Ryu, he was good, though. He was good for a hot minute. Let's see. Baseball reference. Let's just look up Japanese players. Japanese MLB players. I hate using Wikipedia, but we got to do it. Active, we got Yu Darvish, Kenta Maeda, Shohei, Kikuchi, Uchida, Fujinami. He'll be interesting to see. I think Senga's going to be legit, man. I was really hoping he would sign with the Angels because of Shohei, but I figured because of his contract he isn't. Yeah, but I mean, stud, very solid, greatest player in MLB history. Very, serviceable. At his peak, above average, we'll say that. Suzuki's fantastic. I don't know what to think of Yoshida, I'll be honest. I'm very excited for Kodai and Shintaro, I'm not sure. I think Shintaro will be on the Kikuchi level. You know who did bad? You know who I forgot about? Kohei Arihara. He sucked. Kohei Arihara. I think that's his name, right? Yeah, he sucked. He was bad. He was very bad. Shogo Akiyama broke Ichiro's record in Japan, but he couldn't adapt in MLB. Shogo Akiyama. Yeah, was he... He was on the Reds, I think? Hideo Nomo was great. Max Suzuki. That doesn't sound... I don't remember him. Ichiro. I remember Kazu... I can't remember. I remember the last name Ishii. Matsui... Otsuka... Shingo Takasuga... Iwamura was pretty good. Daisuke was good. Fukudome was good. Kuroda sounds familiar. Koji Uehara was good. Norie Aoki, I forgot about him. What about, what's his name? Tanaka was great. Yeah, Kohei Arihara. Not great. Okay. So not all of them, but definitely there's some bad. But I'd say a good portion of them have been fantastic. Fujinami had attracted attention along with Otani since their high school days. Who succeeds, some fail, you never know. Yeah, that's true. All right. Looks like we got a new pitcher on the mound. West. Oh, he came in earlier. I just didn't see it. Derek West. This dude's big as hell. He's massive. Looks like me on the mound. Come on now. Mujica. He had the RBI double earlier. Ooh, almost laid down a bunt. Looks like he grounded out. All right. Two down here in the top of the fifth. Game's going by pretty quick. Which is a good thing, because I'm tired, man. I'm going to sleep in tomorrow. I already know. All our sleep schedules are going to be so destroyed after the World Baseball Classic. I'm going to have to get some coffee at the store tomorrow. Oh, man. I'm tired. Nice play there by Xander Bogaerts. Beautiful play. Didi Gregorius at first, man. It feels so weird seeing Didi at first. All right, we got two down with Moncada coming up. Or no, Santos. Under Sasaki, AL Rookie of the Year in 2000. I feel like he didn't last long, though. Sasaki. Munetaki Murakami will be the next MLB star. I don't know if I agree with that, though. He's not a big power threat, I don't feel like. And I feel like in today's game, you have to. Like, he reminds me of a better... Maybe a Jeff McNeil is a good comp for him. He reminds me of Jeff McNeil. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I am still working at Universal, yeah. I have some... I just had an interview to move up to a salaried position, so... Fingers crossed. I got a promotion in the last couple months, so I dress fancy at work now. That's fun. I dress in business casual, so I feel important. But, yeah, I'm hopefully moving up soon. The World Baseball Classic is going to cause a lot of sleep deprivation for the Japanese. Oh, I bet. Do you know where I can watch for free full screen? I just watch... like I said, man, if you start a Fubo subscription, it's like Fubo Live TV, you can get a 7-day free trial. That's what I'm using. Oh, my God. Or maybe a Hulu Live TV subscription. Anywhere you can watch Fox Sports 1. We got a mound visit for the Netherlands. I'll be honest, the Netherlands have a really dope hat. Like, I really like the Netherlands hat. I kind of low-key want to buy one. I don't know what will happen. No one could have predicted Ohtani would be successful in the MLB. Well, he wasn't great at first. Like, he had an okay 2018. It was good enough to win Rookie of the Year, but it wasn't, legendary. 2019, he was okay, but he had Tommy John, so he didn't pitch. 2020, he looked awful. I'll be honest. 2020, I thought he was a bust, and I thought he might go back to Japan. He was that bad. And then 21, he just said fuck it and just went absolutely ballistic. So in 2020, I was worried about Ohtani. Nolan is the pillar of Universal, so is Raymond to the Rays. I love him, man. Dude, I don't know if I'm going to go to any Rays games this year. I got to save money. Gotta save money. We'll see. There's a chance. Oh my god, dude. These last 4 innings to go quick. I know I almost got a coffee before this, and now I'm really realizing I should have. Mid-inning pitching changes are the worst, man. What's up, Nick? How we doing, my guy? Welcome to the stream, my dude. It's been a hot minute. We're watching Cuba face off against the Netherlands. It's currently tied at 1 in the 5th. Gotta wait to see who takes the lead. Who do you got, Nick? Who's winning? You think Cuba's gonna win, or you think the Netherlands can pull it out? In Japan's way better than the Rays, so yeah, saving money will be worth it. Yeah. I would love to go to a Japan series game if that's happening in November. That'd be sick. We'll see what happens. Oh, God. Yeah, I knew I should have got coffee before this. I'll definitely need it for those 5 a.m. games. Luckily, I have a bed right here, so I'll probably just, stream the 10 p.m. game and then fall asleep and then wake back up for the 5 a.m. Japan game. I'm excited to watch Shohei just absolutely tee off on China. You got to go to Cuba since I'm about to smoke an old Havana. Nice. Sounds like a good time. You'll have to, maybe we'll indulge in some when you're out here. Luis Robert on deck. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Ooh, we got a stolen base. All right. Runner on second with 2 outs. Yoan Moncada of the Chicago White Sox at the dish. Former top prospect. You may remember him from the Acuna Moncada picture. It was a picture of Ronald Acuna and Yoan Moncada standing next to each other. And it said, it means no worries. Acuna Moncada. All right. You'll be rooting for Korea tomorrow? I'm excited. I'll be rooting for Korea as well. I think Korea's going to stomp on Australia, and then Japan's going to stomp on China a couple hours later. Can I download MLB on my tablet and watch it? I have no idea. That's a good question. They're taking a selfie behind home plate. Moncada pops it foul. Oh man, there's a guy in the crowd just like, I got it, I got it, I got it, and the ball landed like 20 feet away from him, out of the field of play, like not even close to where he was. That was great. If you're interested, searching blank will allow you to see Shohei in Japan. Ooh, that's fun. I may be interested in that. Be back in 1 minute. No worries, man. All right. And that is the end of the top of the fifth. Here comes the Netherlands. I was at the OG Disneyland all day yesterday with Pops and 93 12-year-olds. Jesus Christ. Haven't been there in at least several years. I've been there in the last year. It's a good time. Taiwan versus China would be dope. Yeah, there's no chance that happens. That would be dope, but there's no chance. There's a 0% chance of that happening. I'm going to stand up again. Because I can. Because why not? I got a wallet in my pocket. That's annoying. I prefer to hear you than the actual broadcast. I appreciate it. Do I need to get an air horn? I hear everyone's liking this air horn guy. I just like hanging and talking baseball with people. That's always been the most fun, you know. I love doing these watch parties during the regular season. I would hope I can do a watch party for every Shohei start this year. That'll be a good time. And then we'll see what else I do, you know. Oh, that NL preview I did. I forgot I was still on this page, LOL. The NL preview I did. Let me see if I can show you how many copyright claims it got. It was pretty funny. Let me see. It doesn't show me. See details. It got like 16 separate copyright claims. I think it told me it was like 14 different ones. But yeah, I was gonna edit it, and then I was like, there's 15 copyright claims. I don't think I need to. So rip. And then that one got a bunch of views. No one needs a podcast ASAP. We would definitely hear it. I will. So I've talked to Frank about getting Good Morning Baseball running again, because that's my favorite thing to do. Just like recap what happened the night before, post it, and have it out. So you have at least something to, something going on my channel. I'm planning on doing like a weekly recap video with clips and everything, like fully edited, talking about this week in baseball. I'll still do my power rankings every Monday. And I'm going to maybe do some MLB The Show stuff. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to have the game, so I might just be doing streams in the meantime, but hopefully do 1 or 2 watch parties a week, plus all those other uploads I was talking about. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can maintain my motivation this year. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but I'm excited for it. Jerkson Profar at the dish, batting right-handed now. Onelkis Garcia is the new pitcher, is the one of the Mexican League. He's pretty good. Nice. The podcast, man. Yes, sir, Austin. Yeah, Frank said he could do it 2 or 3 nights a week. So I'm like, okay. Diamond in the Rough, man. What a throwback. What a throwback. I still have the login to that channel. And back in the day, I would boost my likes by logging into it. Those were the days, man. What a time. All right, Profar. Oh, man, it's right down the middle. You got to hit that out. How did he miss that one? Nice catch, though. All right, one down. Bernardina's up. This Garcia used to also play in the NPB. Nice. I'm really hoping I can go see a game out there. There we go. All right, Bernardina, show me what you got. Feels interesting standing up, but it's nice being able to like move around and stuff. Does anyone have money on this game? I don't have money on this game. I'll probably put money on Japan to win it. I don't know. We'll see. I don't have money on anything at the moment. I have like $30 in my betting account, so I could probably put something on, you know, do a little parlay. Korea and Japan tomorrow. Do you have money on this game, guy? You can see my power rankings if you want to see who I would bet on. Who's batting? It is insert name here, Bernardino. Roger Bernardino. He has a career 661 OPS in Major League Baseball in 1,300 plate appearances. Baseball in Japan may be unique. Each player is given a song and cheered enthusiastically. Yeah, and they're so coordinated in Japan. Might live this game leaning towards Netherlands. What are the odds on Netherlands? I would probably lean Cuba, but Cuba can't really hit right now. But Cuba also has better pitching, so I would probably lean Cuba. But I feel like Netherlands would probably be a better value. I assume they're the underdogs, right? Baseball in Japan may be unique. Each player... Yeah, I heard that. You got money on Cuba, but it's a toss-up. Yeah, it's definitely a toss-up. Strike three. Cuba's got some dogs in the bullpen, man. Got the next Aroldis Chapman sitting there. Roberto Osuna's in Japan now? I thought he was still in Mexico. All right, 2 down. Xander Bogaerts coming up, though. Wouldn't be surprised we see a little go-ahead dinger right here. Give me a go-ahead home run. Bro, I need coffee big time, man. I absolutely need coffee right now. But I also am about to go to bed as soon as this game's over, so. Alright, we're at 3225 subs. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so if you wouldn't mind. We got some more watch parties coming up. Tomorrow night we'll be watching Korea versus Australia. And then at 5 a.m. the next morning, or 6 a.m., I can't remember which time it is, it'll be Japan in their first game of the World Baseball Classic facing off against China. And that one's going to be insane. That one's going to be fun. So, I'm excited for those two. He just changed teams in Japan from Chiba Lotte to SoftBank, the team that didn't allow him to go to the World Baseball Classic. So who would he have pitched for in the World Baseball Classic? Where's he from? I don't have any coffee, Isaac. Is it Isaac or Isak? That was nasty. Damn, the catcher really tried to sell that. Roberto Osuna's Mexican. Okay, gotcha. All right, 3 down. That's the end of that. All right, we're heading to the top of the 6th. I'm going to go use the bathroom real quick and grab some more water, but I'll be right back. Give me a minute. Give me 1 whole minute. I'll be back at 12:53. We're back in business, baby. I did get a slice of pizza while I was gone. Big fan. We got some little Caesars. Can't go wrong. Luis Robert is coming to the dish. He's 0 for 2 with 2 Ks. Streaming website for World Baseball Classic. None of my normal streaming websites work, so I had to start a free trial with Fubo TV. Let me try to get the normal look in there. There we go. Lit. All right, game's back. I didn't show you guys my stickers, bro. Hold up. Got to flex on them. We got the Skags. Got to get a gotta have a Tyler Skaggs sticker on there, you know, in honor of him. And then we got the GOAT. We got the GOAT Tawny. Or sorry, that's the GOAT Trout one. I don't know. I gotta show you my laptop. My laptop has all the Ohtani stickers on it and stuff. You have the Netherlands beating out Cuba for the top spot. So I did my predictions as well, Blinding Aura. I have Dominican Republic winning the whole thing. Japan finishing second. Let's see if I can remember. So, Pool A, I have Cuba and the Netherlands coming out. I had Cuba as the 1 seed, Netherlands as the runner-up. I've got Japan. I got Japan over Korea in I think that's Pool B, right? Pool C, I have the U.S. and Mexico coming out of. And Pool D, I have Venezuela and the Dominican Republic. From there, I have Japan over the Netherlands, Korea over Cuba, U.S. over Venezuela, Dominican over Mexico, U.S. over Japan, Dominican over Korea, and then Dominican Republic over Japan in the finals. So those are mine. Oh, the glove? Let me grab it. Oh. This pizza's tough, bro. This is a pro preferred. Cespedes just walked. Now this is a pro preferred. I got it. I used to like sell and trade gloves on Instagram, and somebody traded me this glove. I had a Daniel Norris model glove of the month, but I used to like pro preferreds, but then I got this. I'm falling. This is my Heart of the Hide. This is my last name on it and stuff. So, anyways, back to the game. Cespedes walked. Lorenzo Quintana flew out to right fielder Josh Palacios. And we got 2 down now. So 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. I also hope this doesn't go to extra innings because it's 1 a.m. here. And I would rather not stay up late. Stay up later than I have to. Let's see. All right, we got 2 down. Called strike. It's a little low, it feels like. A little low. Pretty much have the same top 2 for each pool. Haven't done my predictions for the rest of the tournament yet. Definitely feel like Pool D is the group of death. Yeah, it's a toss-up between Puerto Rico and Venezuela for me. Dominican's definitely making it out. There's no way. That's a clean glove. I was trying to get a glove from Archie Bradley, but he wanted like $2,200 for it. Really? Must be low on funds or something. That's crazy. Yeah, the pro preferred, the tan one, that one's pro issued. I don't know who it was issued to, but it's a pro issued. Probably like a random minor leaguer. At one point I had a Nike, I think it's called Nike Pro Elite. Most comfortable glove I've ever worn on my hand. It was like a college issued one. I think it was from the Wisconsin Badgers. Foul ball. There's some construction going on in the background. Bro, this stadium's funny. All right, that's out number 3. Currently, Cuba was batting, but now the Netherlands is coming up to bat. Bottom of the 6th. You ever own a Shadow Elite? Yes. So it was a Wisconsin Pro issue, or it was Wisconsin Nike Pro Elite, or Shadow Elite, whatever it was. The nice leather one. Most comfortable glove I've ever worn in my life. But you can only get them if you're a pro. Or a college that's sponsored by Nike. You guys seen Shohei's new glove? He's partnered with, is it Asics now, I think? I don't know. Bro, this is a wild game. Got a pitcher's duel here. Yeah, Nike just makes great gloves. They really do. I had that, I can't remember what it was called, like the Vapor one. The one that was like super thin. I think George Springer used it. It just never took off, but I had one for a bit. I gotta think about that. Let me see. Yeah, let me see. Funny enough, I might be able to find mine. Let's see what I can find. Let's see. Nike Shadow Elite College issued. That kind of looks like the one I had. That actually very well could be it. Yeah, this one in the back here looks very similar to the one I had. That thing was so nice, but don't even know what I did with it. I traded it or sold it to some. I probably sold it for like $400 or something. It's partnered with New Balance. That's what it is. I don't even think anybody else like uses New Balance. I've never seen another MLB player with a New Balance glove. I don't even think they make gloves. Oh, it's a Wilson B2 with New Balance on it. That makes sense. Let's hope Luis Robert or your Moncada can get a hit in their last at-bat. Do you have them in a parlay or something? I'm low-key rooting for the Netherlands. I like the underdog. I feel like everyone expects Korea to win. Why did I say Korea? Cuba is what I meant. It's 1 a.m. I cut me some slack. This is making me miss the pitch clock. All right, Didi. Give him a lead. Bro, you almost get hit again? Good lord. Oh, you're a White Sox fan? I got you. I'm an Angels fan. We have a lot of people in the World Baseball Classic. We got Rengifo's playing for Venezuela. Sandoval's in Mexico. We've got Trout on the U.S. Otani on Japan. Jaime Barria's on Panama. Fletcher's on Italy. I think, isn't Zach Weiss playing in it? We got, like, a solid amount of guys playing in the Classic. Reselling gloves is kind of fun, though, especially the ones that you're able to own. Yeah, and I made some really cool customs back in the day that I really miss. Like, I had a tan one with Pro Mesh that I was just in love with, and then I got rid of it for some reason. Alex, what's up? Welcome to the stream. All right. Scope is at the dish. This thing isn't loading, but Scope is batting currently. Oh, Bert Blyleven's their pitching coach, and Andrew Jones is their bench coach. That's fun. Bert Blyleven, Angels legend. The White Sox have 8 guys in the Classic. All right, don't tell me. We got Eloy, Moncada, Robert. Who else is playing? Off the top, oh, Tim Anderson, Lance Lynn, Kendall Graveman. Oh man, who else? So close, 2 more. I feel like they're pitchers. Yeah, I give up. Don't know. Can't remember the last 2. Base hit for Jonathan Scope. We got runners on first and second. Nobody out. Come on, Netherlands. Take the lead, baby. Didn't know Sandy was on the Mexican team? Yeah. Yeah, Sandy's pitching for Mexico. I wish he would pitch for the U.S. because we need him. But good for him, man. Representing his heritage. Who am I missing from the White Sox, though? That's going to bother me. Let me make sure I got all the U.S. ones. I got Graveman. I got Lynn. I got Tim Anderson. All right, I got all the U.S. ones. Nicholas Padilla? Does he count as one? Not gonna lie, never heard of him. Puerto Rico's underwhelming this year. I like how they have a guy named Luis Castillo, but he's an outfielder. Okay. All right, they're doing a pitching change. So we got nobody out first and second in the bottom of the sixth. And Ballantyne's coming to the dish. Vladimir Ballantine. I'm really hoping that our boy Sicknarf Loopstock gets in the game. What a dope name, right? Tell me that, like, I'm telling you this is a real guy. Let me show you. I feel like you don't believe me. Why don't the Netherlands exist? There it is. Kingdom of the Netherlands. My bad. Sicknarf Loopstock. He's a catcher. Look at this dude. Sicknarf Loopstock. This guy's name is Sicknarf Loopstock. What a dope name. How do you think Samurai Japan? Yeah, the Japan national team is elite. It's elite. They have great chemistry. They take it the most seriously. I think they're going to be great. I really hope Shohei gets a chance to pitch against the U.S. It just has to happen. Jose Ruiz is the last one for Venezuela. Gotcha. Wasn't Profar on the Netherlands? Yeah, Profar's on the Netherlands. Xander Bogaerts, Sicknarf Loopstock, and who else? Damn, this dude was a stud in 2017. Vladimir, whatever his name is, the guy who's batting right now, he had 4 home runs, batted .615 in the 2017 World Baseball Classic. Dude was legit. Sicknar is Francis backwards. That's good to know. Puerto Rico versus Venezuela. I really wanted to go to that game, actually. I was really hoping to go to the game. Tickets were cheap to that game, too. They were only like $6. But I can't afford to drive to Miami and back right now. Not worth it. Carlos Vieira coming into pitch. He's 4-7 with a 6.33 ERA in 2022 in the Mexican League. I love the World Baseball Classic. Valentine is a hitter who once hit 60 home runs in the NPB. Really? Vladimir. What an interesting name. Vladimir. Like, is that how you pronounce it? Is the W silent? Vladimir. That's tough. That's real tough. All right. What do we got, Netherlands? I struck him out. Vladimir, you're killing me, man. All right. We got 1 down. Runners still on first and second. And Vladimir Ballantine, pinch hit strikeout. Bummer. All right, Palacios. Josh Palacios, 27 years old, plays for the Nationals. He's got a career 499 OPS. That is not good for those of you watching at home. Career 267 on base. That is also not good at all. Not a particularly great baseball player. But, you know, all that matters is what's in his heart. Do, do, do. Two and 0 to him. Give him something he can hit. Put it in his wheelhouse. Give him the hot, stinky cheddar. Come on now. I'm slowly losing sanity. This game better not go to extras, man. It's almost 1. It's 1:11 a.m. currently in Florida where I reside. Bro, it's right down the middle. You gotta hit that, my guy. You gotta hit that, Joshy. We need you here. The whole world is counting on you. Nobody wants this to go to extras. Come on, baby. Let's see it, Josh. That's a nice hit. Ah, stay fair for me. Gotta stay fair for me. That was a great hit down the line, but foul. What are you gonna do? There's not much you can do. Way foul. Come on, Josh. Send it over the batter's eye. Send it to the freeway. Come on, Josh. Ah, he calls time. Killing me. 267 on base are Cody Bellinger numbers. It's more like Kyle Higashioka numbers. I've been really going in on him all day. Poor Kyle. Ooh, big ol' swing and a miss. Killing me, Josh. He fouled it into the dirt, but the catcher says he caught it. The umpire looked at the ball to see if it had dirt on it. That's great. Let's see if he caught it or not. I don't think he did. Ooh, it looked like he caught that. It looks like he caught that. From the umpire's perspective, it definitely looked like it hit the dirt. Let's go! Josh! Joshy, let's go! Netherlands up 2-1. Didi Gregorius scores on the RBI single from Josh Palacios. Let's go! We got ourselves a lead. We got ourselves a Netherlands lead. Let's go, baby. Washington Nationals legend. Netherlands up 2-0. 2-1, sorry. Love it. Love it. The Netherlands. So underrated. All right, 2-1. Let's see it, baby. Add on. Add on. 1 run's not enough. We need more. Let's see you have a nice swing, huh? Put a nice swing on one, Simba. Let's see 2017 Simba, huh? 2022 with the Cubs, he batted 173 with 0 home runs. Good God. All-time Angels great, Simmons, yes. There were people making videos about him being a Hall of Famer back in like 2018. It was one of our better trades, mainly because Newcomb didn't work out. Newcomb was a stud prospect, though. He was a top 100 guy. At the time, I didn't like it, but we got good use out of Simba. Way upstairs, 3-0. 3-0 with, I believe, Chadwick Tromp on deck. Yes. Mr. Tromp on deck. Right down the middle. Got to be sitting on that. If you're sitting on that, you could hit your coveted go down to one knee home run that you made famous in Anaheim. Ooh, what are we swinging at? That's ball 4 you're swinging at right there, my guy. Fouled it off. Come on, Simba. Give me an RBI here. There's only one out. Just hit the ball. Hit the ball to the outfield. That's a run. Just hit the ball to the outfield, Simba. I don't know if he can do it. I don't have much faith, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm actively falling asleep as we speak. And this man has the nerve to step off. Called strike right in the zone. What are we looking at, Simba? Simba's terrible, man. Well, he stole second at least. Second and third. Base hit scores 2. Base hit scores 2. Come on, Chadwick. Simba's just really bad at hitting. It's pretty unbelievable how bad at hitting he is. Like, how do you become a Major League Baseball player being that bad at hitting? And he wasn't that bad back in like 2016, 2017. But then he just fell off a cliff as soon as he signed with the Twins. I guess he really needed Jeremy Reed's help. All right, we got a 1-1 count now to Chadwick Tromp. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Your Starbucks espresso thing. So fun fact, I actually have a box, like an opened box that I had the last one of this morning. But I started work at 7 a.m. this morning. I'm going to eat a little, hold on, I got a Reese's cup. Eat one of these Reese's. I got a Reese's egg. Man, tied them up. Now that's tasty. I'm a big peanut butter and chocolate guy. I think I've talked to you guys about this before. But big time peanut butter chocolate guy. All right, Chadwick. Put something in play, man. Just put something in play, man. Just put it in play. That's all we ask. He fouled it back. God damn, dude. Reese's, if they had some sort of nutritional value, it would be all I would eat. it would be all I'd eat. They're so good. All right, Chadwick. Do something for me here. Still 1-2. A pitch. A little flare into shallow center. That's tough. That's going to fall in. That's going to be 2. 4-1 Netherlands. 4-1 Netherlands on the flare single by Chadwick Tromp. Wow. Wow. That was a terrible little flare. Way out in front. Just kind of flipped it out there. All wrists. All wrists, but we take those. 4-1 Netherlands. 4-1 Netherlands. Wow. That stolen base came in huge. Jonathan Scope scores. Wow. Crazy. 4-1 Netherlands. You follow me on YouTube now? I appreciate it. Thank you. Where are we at on the sub count? Did we hit 3230? Almost. We're 2 away. If we got 2 people who aren't subscribed, if you could hit that sub button, we'll be at 3230. Will be a good place to end. Okay, let's get back. We got a 1-2 count to Jerkson Profar. Chadwick Tromp on first. Jerkson with a chance to bust it open if he can put one over the wall. And he strikes out swinging. All right. Good inning, though. Good inning. Good productive inning, Netherlands. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Fantastic. I just kind of feel like this bed is super tempting right now to fall asleep on. I'm doing my best. I really am. I'm trying real hard. Look at this hair, man. Just sticking out like that. We getting 4K after the first week of the regular season? We'll see. We'll see. I gotta work on some good videos, but we're gonna have a good year. We're gonna have a good year. 35K or 3.5K. I love it. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, inching our way up. We've had a good month though. That World Baseball Classic video I made that did super well. That was very helpful. I think I got like 600 subs from that alone. Oh my god. I just need Kenley Jansen to come in and shut the door now. Ugh, man. Must be nice being on the West Coast, Frank. Yeah, but it's looking pretty nice, man. I'm getting sleepy. I wouldn't mind cuddling with Baloo and Baseball Goofy right here. Just taking a little nap. Do a little nap stream, you know? Will God keep Rendon healthy this year? Only time will tell, Alex. Only time will tell. We can't be too sure. Kevin Kenley replaces Eric Mendez. I assume Kenley Jansen's going to get a save opportunity here. Possibly. We got Guibert at the dish. And Arabuena. Too many R's, man. Too many R's. Arabuena. USA versus Puerto Rico finals. Puerto Rico is not going to make it out of the first round. Puerto Rico is going to lose in pool play. I hate to break it to you. Puerto Rico's cooked. When your best pitchers are Marcus Stroh and Jose Mid-Rios, not a good sign. If not, you're going full atheist. That's one way to put it. That's one way to react. Oh, man. All right. Let's go Netherlands. Shut them down, baby. Shut them down. We need 9 outs. We need 9 outs, Netherlands. I'm sitting down again. I'm back to sitting. All right, Kevin Kelly in. Coming in for Eric Mendez. The Menendez brother. Let's go, Cuba. We'll see. They're going to need to rally here. There goes Kelly throwing strikes. A little disappointed in Luis Roberts playing. Man's 0 for 3 with at least 2 strikeouts. Did he strike out a third time? 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. A golden sombrero versus some plumber from the Netherlands. Colombia wins it all thanks to Gio Urshela. We'll see how that happens. Yes, so you can lose as many games as you want, but only the top 2 teams by winning percentage move on. So realistically, you have, trying to think, you can probably lose 1 game. Losing 2 is sketchy. Oh, we got a double. Got a leadoff double for Yoki Guber. Damn. Yeah, realistically, you can lose a game. Once you lose 2, it's not a good look. Once you lose 2, it's a bad sign. Yeah. So, like Japan and Korea, at least one of them is going to lose a game. So whoever loses the head-to-head between Japan and Korea will get the runner-up and move on. The top 2 teams in each bracket or each pool move on who have the best record. And then from there, it's single elimination once you make the tournament. So you'll play everybody in your pool once. So Italy, Cuba will play the Netherlands once. Cuba will play Italy once. Taiwan and the other team. Who's the other team? Panama. So once they play all those teams once, they'll figure out who has the best record. There's tiebreakers and stuff they have to figure out too. And yeah, and then after that, they just move on to single elimination. Come on now. We need the pitch clock in the WBC. If this goes to extras, man, I'm ending the stream in the 9th. Good Lord. All right, 3-0. He's got an open base, but you got Mexica, then the top of the order coming up. That's scary. The Ducks are coming in hot for the first overall pick. I've heard that we keep fumbling the bag by winning games. Is this true? Do the Ducks keep winning games? Did you like the Ducks Angels jersey? That jersey did look pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy it. I wouldn't mind getting one. All right, we got a runner on third, 1 out now after the deep fly ball to right field. Yoki was able to tag up on it. All right, we got Mexica up now. He had an RBI double early on in the game to score the first run, and Cuba's only run. When I accidentally lost stream, can you explain one more time? God damn it, bro. You're killing me. Oh, Mujica did something. Mujica did something. What did he do? What did Mujica do? Okay. RBI ground out. It's a 4-2 ball game. It's a 4-2 ball game, that's all. It's a nice, easy ground out. All right. 4-2 Netherlands. Let's see what happens. Got the top of the order coming up, though. You got Moncada on deck and Luis Robert after. Bro, I'm having way too much trouble staying awake right now. Oof. Come on now. 2 down. The Ducks win just enough to stay out of the bottom of the division. That sucks, man. Isn't the #1 overall pick supposed to be really good this year, too? You're an Islanders fan. That's interesting. That's a choice. That's a decision. Oof. Bro, I'm so tired. I don't want to end the stream before the game's over, but sheesh. I'm mad tired, man. Come on now. We got 1 and 2 count. Ground ball to the left side. Bogaerts has got it. Great play. Drink a Four Loko. That's a good idea. That's a fantastic idea. Bro. Oh, man. I'm not going to lie, y'all. I might have to end it here. I can't. I don't know if I could stay awake. I'm dying. I'll be live for tomorrow's game. But sheesh, man. I just hit a wall. I absolutely just hit a wall. Ooh, sheesh. By the way, if you guys could like the stream, we're at 31 likes. That's not a whole lot, I'll be honest. It's not a whole lot if you haven't done it yet. Oh, man. Just ready to hit the hay, as they say. Good night. Are you going to bed? Ferd Turgeson? When did you change your name to that? I thought you were still Fed Nanders. You literally just changed it to Ferd Turgeson? Have Austin take over the stream? I'm dead. I have been up since 7 a.m. I've been nearly up for 24 hours. First pick is a worldwide known player this year. So it was like the LeBron James of hockey. It's the next Wayne Gretzky. I'm Japanese. Pay attention to Shohei Ohtani. I will. We're Thursday morning is their first game, so I'll be live for it. With how late this game's going, I might need to change the schedule up a bit. Maybe we won't stream tomorrow night. We'll just stream in the morning for Shohei. That might be what I have to do. Otherwise, that's going to be tough, man. I am battling to stay conscious, dude. That's tough. I'm tired. That's what I was doing when I lost stream while you were explaining the tournament. Yeah, so Frank, the top 2 from each division move on. There's 4 pools. This pool is the easiest. So I have Cuba and the Netherlands moving on. Pool D is the most difficult. It has the Dominican Republic, Venezuela, and Puerto Rico in it. All three of those teams are elite. USA is in Pool C, which has US, Great Britain, Canada, Mexico, and Colombia. And then Pool B is where Japan is. It's Japan, Korea, and then 3 teams that are awful in Australia, China, and Czech Republic. So Czech Republic is quite literally a team of random dudes they just found in society. Like, some of them are high school teachers, some of them are firefighters. They're just random guys. But they made it to the World Baseball Classic. They qualified. I'm gonna play catch with myself at least. All right, Miguel Romero is in for Cuba. He has a fearless mentality to succeed, apparently, according to the graphic they just showed. We got a 1-2 count now after the big swing and a miss by Bernardina. We got Bogaerts and Gregorius in the, coming up after this man. Man. All right, 1-2. 1-2 to Bernardina. And then, Frank, after you move on past the first round, it's single elimination from there on out. So, presumably, you'd have to win about... So, 4 games initially. Plus first round, second round. You probably have to win about 7 or 8 games to win the World Baseball Classic. And some teams will just play 4. Have the fiance make me some coffee. Bro, she's asleep. She's fast asleep. Actually, I guess I do have coffee I could make. I could make myself like a little mocha or something. But, nah. I'm going to power through it. And then I can fall asleep. Because I don't want to be able to go to sleep and not be able to. After the stream. All right, we got Bogaerts and Gregorius coming up. Let's see if we can pad that lead a little bit, boys. I'm waiting to see the first home run of the WBC. Let's see it. If they make another pitching change, okay, here's what I'll say. If they make a mid-inning pitching change, I am going to bed. Because I can't stand the mid-inning pitching changes. That's what's been killing me. Cuba's changed their pitcher in the middle of the inning like 3 times. Splash some cold water on your face. That could work too, but I literally, oh my god, I just absolutely hit the wall. All right, Xander, let's see it, my guy. Show me why they paid you $300 million. All right, 2-0 to Xander. 3-0 to Xander. They're really just toying with me at this point. I feel like we've powered through to this point. But also, this game has gone on for 3 hours already. See, this is why we need the pitch clock, man. If the pitch clock was here, I'd be asleep already. 3-2 now. Cook a ribeye steak with 3 eggs and potatoes, such as I have done. Wake you right up. Cigar for dessert. I love it. Do you know if tomorrow's DR practice game will be shown somewhere? I assume it'll be televised somewhere. I don't know exactly where it'll be televised, but most likely it'll be televised. I would say. Where's Jaime? He was MIA today? Yeah, I haven't seen him. That's interesting. I hope he's alright. You and him are my only members at the moment. I need to make more badges for you guys. Xander Bogaerts strikes out after being up 3-0. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I am serious about ending the stream if they make a pitching change, though. Ooh. Roger Bernardina steals second. Ugh. Bro, this catcher must be nervous or something. That's the second stolen base they've got on him, and he hasn't thrown the ball either time. He dropped it that time. There's a good chance I fall asleep on stream at this point. Let's see, Aditi. At this point, I'm rooting for a short game. I do still want the Netherlands to win, but I only need 6 more outs. You're a cool guy. Thanks, Peace, man. I appreciate that. I'm just out here vibing, just like the rest of you. Come on, Didi. I want to see a nice little Didi pimp job right here. Just blast one over the fence. Come on. Throw the ball, please. Man. Take a nap while streaming, we don't mind. Yeah, just a quick power nap. That takes some serious talent, skill to strike out 3-0. Pretty sure I've done it before myself. You most likely have, man. Do I like goat cheese? I do like goat cheese, especially with herbs and garlic. I prefer it with some blueberry compote, but that's just me. It's just my quirky little self. Bro, I swear to God, if you walk him, I'm going to lose my mind. Six walks, soon to be 7. Unbelievable. Please, Didi. Double play ball here, huh? Angels baseball is going to be so bad this year with the worst owner in MLB returning. Yeah, it was too good to be true. You're smashing some goat cheese with some crackers? That's an interesting statement. Ooh, big ol' swing and a miss from Didi. He was swinging for those fences. I'll tell you that much. Good Lord, man. All right, 3-2 to Didi. Just late. You're going to the All-Star game with your pops again? I am not this year, no. I thought about it, but too expensive, man. I don't want to spend that money. And, of course, he fouled it back. Agree with the blueberry goat cheese. It's great, right? You get it from Trader Joe's. Comes with, like, blueberries all over it. Fantastic. So good. All right, Didi. Make up your mind. Walk or strike out. Grounds out. All right, we have a runner on third and 2 outs. Let's see if Scopey Dopey can get him through. We got Mr. Shoop. Mr. Shoop. Yeah, she really does, Alex. Oh, man. Come on now. I'm actively rooting for you to get out, Jonathan. Please. Jim just hit an absolute moonshot. Come on now. 1-1 count. We do need a home run. There hasn't been a single home run yet. Feels incomplete. Feels like the World Baseball Classic hasn't really started yet. Good take. Jesus. I'm sorry, y'all. I was doing fine. I almost did a really quick coffee run before I started my stream, and I was like, no, I'll be fine. That was wrong. That was very wrong, man. All right, still 4-2 with 2 outs. We got a 1-2 count to Jonathan Scope. And he strikes out swinging. All right, we got the top of the order for the White Sox featuring Cuba. Cuba featuring the Chicago White Sox lineup. I think I'm watching the Little League World Series with these babies. Got Netherlands plus 190. Let's go. Nice. Nice. If we go to extras, there's absolutely no way I'm staying live for extras. I don't even know if I'm going to make it to the 9th, y'all. I'll be honest. I just flossed some large pieces of steak out of my back molars. Nice, Nick. Good to hear. Just a quick nap. Just a quick power nap. Just a quick little go. Quick little nap. Bro, I am insanely tired. All right, we'll take it. We almost made it to 32-30 subs, though. We're 1 away. Oh, man. Might just fall asleep in there, right here in this position. Yo, I am insanely tired. Let's go, Cuba. We'll see. We'll see. That's a tall order. They got to put up 3. I still think Cuba, if they lose this, is still going to move on. But obviously, ideally, for them, they would win. Oh, man, I'm so tired. That's what I'm worried about, is I am going to fall asleep. Oh, man. Okay, I think I got my game plan here. I'm going to stay live for this half of the inning. And then, assuming they don't tie it or take the lead or anything, I'm going to trust that Kenley Jansen will come in and shut the door for the 9th. I'm going to end the stream. We want to hear you snore. Oh, man. Yeah, I just got to go to bed. Well, the game's just taking forever, man. We're already coming up on hour 3. I missed the pitch clock. All right. We're at an 0-1 count to him. Franklin Van Gerp is coming in. Franklin Van Gerp. Franklin Van Gerp. All right, 2-1. All right, 2-2. 2-2 to Moncada. 3-2 now. Grounded out. Grounded out for Didi. Or grounded out to Didi, I should say. There's one. We're going to pretend. All right, put on your make-believe caps, everybody. We're going to pretend like this is the bottom of the 9th inning. There's 1 out. 2 outs away. We're going to pretend like it's the bottom of the 9th, all right? Way outside. Sheesh. All one. Come on now. Can he put on the platinum sombrero? He's already got a golden one. Wow, he struck at that one too. If you push throw, you'll be too tired to be tired. I don't think that's how it works, Frank. I don't think that's how it works, Ferd. Bro, he is swinging at everything. Wow. Dude, this guy sucks. Yeah, we'll see what happens with the pitch clock, but it's such a more entertaining game with the pitch clock than it is without. They just take so long to throw a pitch. Hey, no platinum sombrero for Luis Robert. 1 out double. Luis Robert avoids the platinum sombrero. Good for him, man. All right. 1-0 to Cespedes. I swear if they make it a game, man, There we go. Whew, big ol' swing and a miss. You agree with me on the pitch clock? Yeah. Now the tying runs at home? Yeah. Dude, I'm so done. I'm ending the stream after this half inning. Regardless of what the score is. Come on, stay fair. Son of a bitch, man. Bro, Anderson Simmons is lazy. Remember when we thought Artie Moreno was selling the team? Those were the better days. Then he wore the... Ah, never mind. All right. Cespedes broke his bat. Grab another one. Still 1-2 with 1 out. Runner on second. Even if Cespedes hits a dinger, yes. I will be ending the stream regardless. After this half inning, I just want to see what happens. All right, 2-2. Got it out. That was a bad location. I can't believe he didn't hit that further. All right, we got 2 down. 2 down with a runner on second. My music stopped, bro. What my music stopped for? Oh, because I already listened to the whole thing. Jesus. That's crazy. All right. Ground out to the shortstop. Xander Bogaerts eating up everything there. Strike 1 to Quintana. This is going to do it for us, y'all. There we go. There's the music. Thank God. Okay. I am going to be live tomorrow night. Most likely. I haven't decided yet. There's a chance I'll just wait and stream for the Japan game. I think people would rather see the Japan game than the Korea game. I'll try to be live for both if I can, but I don't know if that's going to be the case. All right, 0-1 to Quintana. And he steps out of the box. I hate it here, bro. If Otani was pitching, I'd be wide awake. That is correct. That is correct. Dude, it's 2 a.m. and I've been almost been awake for 24 hours straight. Pick him off. Let's go. Did we get him? I think we got him. Please tell me you got him. Please tell me you got him. Please tell me you got him. What a name, bro. Van Gerp. I think they're reviewing it, man. Oh, my God. It's going to take longer now. You're killing me. Oh, I think he got in there. I think he got his foot in. Ooh, I don't know. I think he's out. I think he's out. Yep, he's out. He gone. He gone. He big gone. He looked safe initially, but he's out. Yeah, he's out. He's out. He's out. Come on now. Show me. Confirm. Confirm that he's out. It's pretty close. I don't think they'd overturn it. Oh my God. Thank God. I'm so happy. Okay, I'm going to bed, y'all. I'm sorry. I would like to stay up, but it's very clear that I can't. That I'm not physically capable of it. I might be live for the Korea game tomorrow night. If not, I will for sure be live for the the Japan versus China game at 5 a.m. Eastern time. So look forward to those. I appreciate everyone who hung out with me tonight. Appreciate all the super chats from y'all. You guys are great, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm very excited to be watching baseball with you guys again. So see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night, and thanks for hanging with me and trying to keep me awake. All right, I'll see you guys later.